Hey, Washington County News. Good morning. How you been doing? Just gonna finish setting up here. Hey, John 658. There we go. Well, we just finished having a good thunderstorm, and it's still raining out, but it cooled everything down, man. Oh, feeling a lot better. Yeah, John 658. Hey, Rattle Chop Fishing. Long time no see. How you been doing? So, yeah, so that thunderstorm helped us out a lot this morning with that rain, and it's still raining, man. And we're gonna have this pretty well all day, I think. I just hope that thunderstorm doesn't shut me down. That's still raining. I'm gonna open my window up a little bit now. We were doing 105 yesterday Fahrenheit. Today we're at 73 Fahrenheit. So, and we're supposed to do 79 today. So it's not bad at all. Tomorrow 75, 76 on Friday. Well, I know one thing, the farmers are going to be happy around here, that's for sure. You're so ready for it. Yeah. Well, I'm glad the heat wave here broke. Yeah. But we are supposed to get many more to come. 28 over there. Yeah, we're in a 40 Celsius yesterday, so higher, yeah. Hey, Blind Neil, how you doing? So this is what it's doing here now. The lawn's gonna enjoy that. Most of my lawn's all burnt out. Right here it's all brown. Hey, Night Train, good morning. That's true, Blind Neil. We can't do much, that's for sure. You getting ready to go to work there, Night Train? Well, here today in Quebec, it's so we call it a national holiday. So everything's closed today, the banks, everything. All the government offices and everything are closed. Yep. You're hoping for a short day. Must have cooled down a lot there too, Night Train. Here, it cooled down a lot. We'll be staying in the 70s all day. AZ drone dude, how you doing? Hope you got a chance to fly your new drone there, AZ drone dude. I'm gonna change microphones. I just realized that. Okay. There we go. I don't know if it's gonna sound any better, but I know one thing, Roxy's very happy to wear a chain. She's not panting at all right now. Yeah, we had a thunderstorm this morning here, Night Train, and lots of rain, and it's still raining. The winds are picking up. Yeah. Yeah, Night Train yesterday, we hit over 104 yesterday. Yeah. Hey, Phantom Hodges, how you doing? Yeah, well, the thunderstorm woke us up, and Kim came down to close all the windows because the rain was coming by the windows. That woke me up, so yeah. Oh, the rain's coming down pretty hard here right now. So they're working every day, hoping Saturday and Sundays early morning before it gets too hot. Okay, is he Joan, dude? Yeah, it's windy down there, Paul. Okay. Well, here it's raining pretty hard. I'll screen share for a minute there. It's gonna help out the lawns, that's for sure, for sure. And like I said before, the farmers are gonna be very happy. We need this rain. And all those forest fires we got going. We got 22 forest fires here in Quebec right now. This will help them out. Good morning, Paul.
Hey, good morning, Roger.
Yep, so it's really refreshing right now.
Yeah, she was getting cool here last night. I think it went down to 57 or something last night.
Well, like I said, we just finished a thunderstorm here. Now it's pouring rain like anything. So yesterday we got what was it, around 6 o'clock? We hear the thunder coming in, and we heard 2 big bangs of thunder. That was it. No rain, no lightning, nothing. Just just started doing this morning. The rain, thunder, lightning.
We had really high winds here last night. There were some hydros knocked out. Went down to the beach at Port Stanley last night, and man, oh man, the waves are just terrible last night.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
there had to be 6 foot waves. Oh, it was terrible.
We didn't have that though.
We are just partly cloudy, and winds are 11 mile an hour, gusting to 17 right now.
Just checking to see what kind of weather Paul's having. Oh, it looks very sunny over there.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the radar now, just bringing it up. Yep. Well, I can see the storm's over you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got nothing here.
Hey, Tim Jackson, how you doing? Can't stay long, just back from a meeting, and then I got to get up at 5 a.m. Okay, Tim. Well, I'm very glad you dropped in. Hope you be safe there at work.
Okay. Oh, there it goes.
Blind Neil says it's doing 10 Celsius, 50 Fahrenheit right there.
Yeah. Yeah, she cooled right down. It was kind of nice though.
Oh, yeah, it feels good. It feels good. At least Roxy's not panting. And to make things worse last night, today's our national holiday here. So people start doing fireworks at 11 o'clock last night.
Oh, I thought you had a fire.
Yeah, you know her, how she is, the gunshots and all that, right?
Yep.
Well, she was just as bad last night. On top of that, she was very hot. Oh.
Well, I thought with the fire ban on there, they wouldn't allow fireworks.
Yeah, there is a fire ban here. But you still got these, what do you call it, jack-offs that still do things stupid?
Oh, yeah.
It's 8 Celsius here now, right now. That's a nice cool weather. Yeah, so we broke another record yesterday for the heat. So I got this window wide open. The other one's on the other side. Open up one a little bit that much there, but I got my 2 doors open.
Yeah.
Got a nice little draft coming in. I don't have my lights all lit up yet, so that's why I look a little dark in here.
Yeah. Well, we're 61 degrees here right now. Yeah, upstairs here, where I got the computer now, it can get pretty warm in here, but it's not bad here right now.
Yeah. Well,
So
yesterday upstairs, it was doing 35 Celsius. I don't know how Kim does it, stay upstairs.
I don't know how you can do it.
Yeah.
Let's see, we had a tornado up in it'd be north of Hugh.
Yeah.
Yesterday there, they had a tornado out of that weather.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I hit a boathouse or something there up in the, they call it the Kawartha Lakes, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was out for a drive there last night, about 7 o'clock, went down to Port Stanley, but there's places you go by there and there's leaves all over the ground from the wind was so strong it blown leaves off the trees.
Yeah. No, here we get none of that at all. We're not expecting that either, so. Canadian Tornado Alley. Yeah, Ontario's been getting a lot of tornadoes there lately.
Yeah.
Ontario.
Yeah.
It just started about, 2 years ago, it started getting really bad tornadoes up there?
Well, they've always had them, but just not lately.
Mm.
Then all of a sudden it started doing it again, so.
Okay.
Because there was, back when I was driving transport, there was one went right through Barrie. That was quite the mess. That was 15, 20 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. They're not frequent,
Yeah. But the funny thing is that, the 401 highway runs from, Windsor through to Quebec, right?
Yeah.
And it's almost like, what do they call that? What's the name of that? Well, they call it the snow belt, but
Yeah.
the weather is different on one side of the 401 than it is the other.
Yeah, it is. Tim Jackson, sorry to hear that. You didn't get your computer parts yet. Sorry to hear that.
And good morning, Tim. Yep.
It's the super cold or super hot air colliding. Yeah. Yeah. Yesterday, I didn't even go on Val's live stream yesterday. I was doing all those papers and everything, got everything ready. I phoned my son and said, okay, tomorrow I gotta bring these papers to the office there and everything. My son said, they'll be going there for nothing. I said, why? Well, it's a holiday. Oh, fuck. I could have done those today. I completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
Tim Jackson's asking Paul where you live.
Oh, where I live. Hey, Tim. Oh, okay. I'm in St. Thomas, Ontario, southwestern Ontario in Canada. If you know where London is, or say Windsor, Detroit, and Toronto, I live halfway between. Actually, I'm about less than an hour from Paul Murray.
Yeah, Tim used to live in the States. Now he's living in Australia.
Actually, I went to Strathroy the other day, and that's about halfway over to Paul Murray.
Okay.
I bet you if I was in Strathroy, I could have been to the border in, half an hour or better.
It looks pretty windy there by the water where Paul lives. The horse,
Yeah.
flags are, those flags are really,
Yeah,
going.
I looked at it this morning already, and they're standing up pretty good already. I know yesterday, I don't know if I think I told you I had to go fix a big 4x8 sign. And that was fun putting up by myself in that wind. Hey there, Drone 658. How you doing this morning?
Drone 658. Drone 658, did you do any flying lately? We'll be able to do some flying there. Once this rain stops there, at least it's gonna be cooler out.
It looks like it's gonna be windy around here for a few days.
I don't know, Tim. I haven't looked at the news lately. I can't say if it's going still crazy in the States.
Yeah, they're saying here right now that 300 feet, the wind's at 32 mile an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Actually, tomorrow don't look too bad. Flyable tomorrow and Friday.
I'll look at the UAV here for tomorrow. UAV.
Hey, Blind Neil, have you ever seen Paul Bunyan and the Blue Ox up in, what the heck is it? I've seen it, the actual statue. They're huge. It's in the States there. I forget where the heck it was, Minnesota or something.
Well, I guess we're gonna get those winds tomorrow because here it says on UAV, no fly today. The winds are at 29 miles an hour, or going up to 29 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And tomorrow they're going up to 30.
Yeah.
And it's marked no fly at all tomorrow.
Because
So
today's
8 a.m. That's still 8 a.m. So I'll wait for an update on that.
yeah, and the worst thing about it, let me see, Saturday, it should be the 27th, if I'm right. Yeah, they're supposed to do that big pour for concrete, and they're calling for really high winds.
But that shouldn't bother them. the pouring.
Yeah, but me, if I want to fly and catch the.
Oh, yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, I forgot.
It's only not even 2 blocks from my house, so
Yeah.
I could fly right from my front lawn. You still watch. You still see the drone.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know where Paul is this morning or David.
I probably not expecting you on quite so early.
Yeah, most likely.
I haven't looked to see if any ships are coming. I probably checking his traps this morning.
Most likely. Oh, that was my second cup of coffee.
I've only had one, so I'm due for another one, but the dogs are starting to bug me already. Let me see. Oh, somebody's coming in. Hey, Dave.
Good morning, Kate.
Talk of the devil. I heard it.
How you doing there, David?
I'm doing fine. I'll come to that in a minute, though. You're on early. I was still having my lunch.
Okay. Yeah, well, we woke up early because we got a thunderstorm. I had to close all the windows in the house, and
Oh, right.
it's raining pretty hard right now.
Hi, Tim Jackson, Line Neil, Drone 658, AZ Drone. Where am I going? Scrolling up. Night Train, Washington County News, Rattle Trap Fishing.
Yeah,
I think
Ralph
that's everybody
Fishing made a
except-
long time. He hasn't been on there. We're glad to see him.
So, why have I got a big grin on my face?
Yeah, you win the lottery.
Some might say better than that. The First Minister of Scotland has said that self-contained units can travel as of the 3rd of July.
Nice.
And as you can't get more self-contained than a motorhome with its own bed, cooker, toilet, water.
Yeah.
Yes!
Okay, I need a second cup and dog out. Be back.
Okay, Paul.
See you in a minute, Paul.
I'm very happy for you there.
So we can get out and about again, subject to confirmation, but I thought it was never going to happen. Now it's happening nearly 2 weeks early, so
That's good. That's good.
yeah. So everything will be prepped, everything checked. Make sure that the drone batteries can be charged while we're away, and I'll go and find somewhere to hide in the middle of nowhere, just for a couple of days.
Just make sure you got a lot of water in the trailer.
Oh yeah, we carry enough that'll last 4 days. So we'll just go away for a long weekend to start with,
Yeah.
as soon as we can. Oh, I anybody think it was Christmas and I was 8, 9 year old or something? It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Think you're getting out of jail on parole or something.
Well, funny enough, today's video was entitled "Get Out of Jail Free," so it's
Tim Jackson, yeah.
yeah. The things are starting to open, Tim, but the point being is people like us, we are completely self-contained, and we go up into places where there is absolutely nobody about. I think it is possibly too early for pubs and clubs, but I mean they're still doing things in illogical ways. They are they're opening up the pubs, so you can go and stand next to somebody with extra precautions. I imagine that'll be face masks and what have you, and have a beer. But you can't go down the gym to work the beer off afterwards.
Uh-huh.
Cohabiting or non-cohabiting couples and things that have been separated for the 3-4 months that there's been a lockdown can now overnight with each other. Yeah.
Okay.
However, and this is just being a bit silly about it, they can't get up the next morning and go to church because the churches are still closed. It's
Yeah.
just strange combinations. Oh wow, Tim. Yeah, that is a problem with gatherings still. Yeah, yeah. But as I say, where we're going, the
Well,
likelihood of there being another human being within 10 miles is remote.
now look like Florida. Oh, everybody go to the beach and everything. Now look at Florida. It's it again with it, big time.
Yeah.
So
But hopefully the way they're doing it will work out okay. But it's just nice to know the group, the people that do what I do have been lobbying as a group.
yeah,
And it sounds
now-
like
yeah, and now here in Quebec, if I read it right down MSN, or in Canada, I should say, there's some kids, some 19 and under are getting it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
19 years old and younger.
That's
Oh.
yeah. We've been having that here as well.
And they're trying to say kids are immune to it like hell.
Yeah, and I don't think they actually went as far as saying kids are immune to it, but
Yeah.
they did say that the symptoms weren't as bad or as lethal. And then suddenly they turned around and said, "Oops, I think we might have got that wrong."
But that's why I love my granddaughter, but I keep her far away from me as possible.
Yeah. And as I say, we won't be getting close to people. We certainly won't be going down the pub and all the rest of it. We'll be, well, yeah, well, exactly. As they test more people, Blind Neil, they'll get more cases because there's so many people who've probably had it and don't know. But
Yeah.
it's, yeah. You're safe now, Paul. I've calmed down from my celebrations.
Well, I live in a very good area in the country, so I don't get visitors. When I go out, I do stay far away from people. I do wear my mask all the time.
Yeah, we have to wear masks in enclosed spaces, on public transport,
Yeah.
etc. It's
All
and it's
smart
voluntary
wording.
outside at the moment.
Oh, this breeze feels good, nice and cool. Oh, feels good.
It's,
Yeah, I was just reading a local report there before you come on this morning, Roger.
Yeah.
You got no COVID cases now in St. Thomas.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they
Nice.
got one in Dutton, which is about 30 minutes away, to the closest one.
Like where I go do my shopping in Drummondville, they got over 400 cases. And that's why when I go there, I just do what I got to do and I'm out of there.
out again, yeah. But
Yeah. The government here come up with a new curriculum now for the kids going to school. Starting grade 1, they got to teach them finance.
What?
Yeah,
Holy cow.
they're going to teach them how to do counting on computers and stuff. Starting grade 1 now.
Oh my God.
They're trying to bring their math scores up or something. I don't know.
well, it's 23 degrees C here, but it's pleasant because we also have a breeze.
Yeah.
So it's still only a one fan day.
Oh, this is what it's doing out here right now. Coming down pretty hard, the rain right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
I don't care if it rains all freaking day. Our farms need it, the farmers need it. And like I said before, we got a lot of forest fires here in Quebec, so they need that too.
Yeah, that'll help wet the ground a bit.
Uh,
Kim will not be happy because he'll have to cut the grass again.
well, it really needs the cutting. Well, I'm gonna ask one of the farmers to bring their big tractor here and do the haying.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, Blind Neil.
Yeah, the farmers don't like the rain after they've hayed, so because it takes a lot of nutrients out.
Yeah, well, they yesterday went to fertilizer on it again.
Oh,
The powdered fertilizer,
oh yeah, okay.
and just in time, it's gonna work it good in the. Because here in the back, around my house here, they don't use horse manure or cow manure or pig manure. There's a water table here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we all got wells here, so they gotta watch out for that. Yeah, same thing here, Tim Jackson. I got a smoker's cough too when I go in the store.
Oh dear.
Yeah, they're doing 658, 28 here, but the winds carry the heat. I think it went up to about 43 yesterday here, Celsius.
Ooh.
It's over 104 degrees at Fahrenheit. Yesterday was the first day I started sweating.
Reminded me of a trip we had when I'm trying to remember where it was. I think it might have been Norfolk. We were across in Norfolk and doing a deployed duty, and the temperature got up above 100 degrees. And we were asking the detachment commander if we could get our drinks. We were allowed cold drinks when it got above a certain temperature at the workplace,
Yeah.
and he was refusing and what have you. So we got onto the radio, called up the tower, and started up one of the engines so we could run the onboard air conditioning on the aircraft.
Okay.
He came running across, asked why we were running engines and burning fuel, and we told him to cool things down so he could carry on working. He said, "Switch him off, you'll get your drinks." The cost of the fuel was more than the cost he was going to have to pay for us for cold drinks.
Yeah, that's it. And he shouldn't refuse a cold drink. You're in the military, right?
Yeah, it was. Well, it was the. It wasn't just our rules. It was a regulation from the military at Norfolk. Were saying at the brief, if it gets above 100 degrees, you've got to start taking your salt tablets and your cold drinks to keep your temperature down. And it was also our regulation that they had to supply it in those conditions. So it's it was one of the things he had to do, but he wasn't going to because it all came not even from his pocket, but it was his responsibility. So when we started burning the jet fuel to keep cool, he decided no, it was a good idea if he went and got crates of cola or something for us. Yeah.
Tim Jackson, if you would have said that to a girl here in Quebec, she'd probably say, "Well, want to marry me?"
Did she stay where she was though, Tim? That's the question.
Yeah.
We got one dog here wanting to get the other one going here. Got the ball going up and growling at the other one. Wants to play.
Oh, Lord.
Hi, John Spizzo.
No. Come on, get in.
How did Val get on last night?
I don't know. I didn't look at her program. I was too involved in my papers. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna turn my back for a minute. I gotta shoot myself there. So
Right.
Oh yeah, today's Wednesday, isn't it?
yeah.
Hey, good morning, John Spizzo.
That's one way of exercising the dog, Blind Neil. That's good to hear, Blind Neil. I wasn't sure how she was going to get on with the software.
Actually, Blind Neil, I got one of those launchers there. You put the ball in, pull the elastic back, and away it goes, eh? But I don't use it here. I use it at the trailer, so.
Oh, that's done. Finished. That one's finished. I gotta get another box next week. Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm good. I'm good. Hey, John Spizzo. Good morning. Good morning.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we forgot to put the garbage out yesterday. Garbage bin already passed. We're going there 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's every 2 weeks, sir.
Oh,
Yeah, we get
Garbage and recycle.
we've got a crazy thing, which means one week you might not put any bins out, and the
Yeah.
next week you might have recycling out, you might have garden waste, you might have
Yeah.
ordinary waste out.
Yeah.
You do 2 and 3 week cycles, and as I say, some weeks you don't put anything out, and
Yeah.
the next week you've got 3 bins out, the week after 1 bin out, and it's
Because here they give us brown backs for the grass cuttings and for, like rotten potatoes or whatever you put in that. But here we throw that all in the forest here for the animals. So
oh yeah, that's a good idea, really.
and we have a compost pile in case we ever need it.
be right back. I've got a call.
Okay, and so we don't put any brown backs out. And the recycle and the garbage, we put them out for the same day to pass on every second Wednesday. So
We get garbage here every week, but 1 week, we get the regular garbage plus the blue bins, which is recyclable.
okay,
Then the next week is the garbage and what they call a green bin, which is grass clippings, whatever, right?
yeah.
So, but we get garbage pickup here every Friday. So
I know our garbage bins aren't that full, and recycle's a bit full, but we'll manage. Oh my Lord, I'm glad this rain is coming down.
yeah,
Oh,
Well, it cooled it down too, having that weather go through. So
Yeah. 901 is sleeping there very hard right now. It's Roxy. I never seen her pant that much since 11 years. She's 12 years old there, and this is the first year I see her pant that much.
well, I don't like it hot either. But well, last night we come home and I put the air conditioning on for about an hour, just enough to cool the room down a little bit more, and then I left the fan on all night.
What were your plans for today there, Paul?
Actually, so far nothing. I got nothing on the. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I got one sign to remove, but no panic. I don't have to run out.
Yeah.
But I hate sitting in the house all day too. So, like last night, about 7 o'clock is come on, let's go. Gonna go for a drive just to get out of the house, right?
Yeah.
Phone call was somebody making sure I'd heard what the First Minister had said.
I'm sure you're not the only one that's not happy for that. I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure I'm not. I'm sure I'm not. It's yeah. What can I say? I think I've said it. Yeah.
Well, they had a beach here up, well, cottage country north of us called Wasaga Beach,
Okay.
and everybody from Toronto went up there. So now they closed the beach again. It got too crowded. They couldn't handle it.
Okay. What's that? Is that where the Indians started blocking the road for going there?
No, that's over in Grand Bend area. But Wasaga Beach is Collingwood. It's let me see, it's almost north of Toronto.
Okay.
About an hour out of Toronto.
Okay.
Tim Jackson, I'm not sure exactly what you mean about the brown mechanical keyboard, but if it's an old-fashioned mechanical keyboard, where is it? The only reason I'm not using an old-fashioned keyed mechanical keyboard is because I can't find my adapter to fit it to my new PC. I much prefer the mechanical keys to the modern soft keys.
Yeah.
It's here somewhere. Yeah, we have 5 effectively bins for recycling. We have a brown one for garden waste, a blue one for tins, a pinky purpley one for plastic, no, for cardboard. Sorry, the tins go in with the plastic and tins go together. Then we have an orange one for glass, and then we have a food waste one which is small and is in the kitchen, and when that's full you bag it and empty it into the garden waste one in a bag which is environmentally friendly and rots down in seconds, sort of thing, and when it goes in the ground. That's the way we are with it. Asus USB, yeah, that's the latest one, is a mechanical keyboard. So my favourite keyboard's back in vogue. I might be able to get one at a decent price, a new one at a decent price. Excellent. I'll have to go and have a good look at that. Yeah, the modern soft key keyboards don't last me 5 minutes. So if I don't find my adapter soon, I'll have to go out and buy a new one, because the keyboard on the new PC won't last.
Paul and David, do you get a bag? Well, it's called Drone DJ.
No.
7 days ago. Oh shit! I had his site on here and I forgot.
Glenn, go lay down now. Glenn.
Hey? Because he showed 7 days ago, DJI's working on a new drone, new folding design for an upcoming drone.
I didn't see him. No.
I'll check his site, see if he's got the video up or anything.
No, what I'm seeing is the launch a month ago. If it's the right place, Mavic Air 2 launch, and then a week ago some 360 camera reviews.
Okay, this was out and this came out June 16th. Today's what, 24th?
Possibly I've got the wrong place then.
What is it? Something new coming out?
Yeah, well, it's I don't, hold on. I'll put on the Roxy camera on it. See if this works. Okay, hold on. There. Now, let's see if you guys can see it. Hold on.
Oh, is that drone DJ?
Yeah, but I just looked on his site. There's nothing there.
Huh.
Can you? I don't know if you can see it.
New. Oh, that one? I think I seen that one about a week ago.
Yeah, that's what he said 7 days ago. But
No, I don't.
I think it is on Drone DJ's site, but it's way down.
okay.
Right.
Because it almost looked like the Inspire with the way the arms are and everything.
Yeah.
Somebody said they thought it might be an Inspire 3.
Okay, I'll go and have a look later. I have just had. Oh, no. Though serendipity is too strong in this one. The force is with us. Lindsay is going on 2 weeks of night shift.
Okay.
And that week would be her middle week, which means she finishes on Friday morning at 6 o'clock, the 3rd of July, and doesn't have to be back work till Monday at 11 o'clock in the evening. So that means we get a long weekend without her having to take any holidays that weekend as well.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Oh, yeah. It's working out just too well. It means we go there. I go out fishing where we're planning going. I go and fish for the day, and she sleeps.
Okay.
And then we've got the whole weekend to do what we do, and come home on the Monday. Excellent. Something's going to go wrong now. It's working too well.
Yeah, apparently DJ got a patent out for a new camera too. So.
Okay.
Yeah. It don't just happen here. I got a email yesterday, like I do the model trains, and one of the systems that I use is called Digitrax, and they come out with another new controller again.
Yeah, I was looking. I've got all sorts of railway N-Gage stacked away, and from when we're moving about and that, and we've been in this house 20 years, and I haven't got the room to put it out. But I was looking at what I would have to do to put it together and convert it to modernize it.
Yeah.
And I was trying to pick a digital system that would work for me, but we'll see. I'll find the room to build it back up again first.
Hey, good morning.
Morning, Michael.
Have you ever seen that one they have in Germany? That great big one, that model train place there, David?
only seen photos and video of it. I've not been.
Wow, that's just fantastic. I forget how many millions of dollars are into that. It's the largest one in the world,
Yeah,
model railroad.
they've got a
They,
good one in York where the railway museum is.
they had a big one here in Montreal and they closed it down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not enough people were visiting it.
really? Well,
Uh-huh.
the one in York, the last time we were there, we didn't go and see it. We had to see it the time before, which was in a quieter time. But we went during the tourist season, and you could get into the railway museum. There's a big railway museum at York, but you couldn't get into the model railway museum. All right, it's smaller and all the rest of it. Hi, Nonya. But
And then,
the time before when we were in it, and it's incredible, and they cover all sorts of gauges. They're not just one, but that's it's got an incredible N gauge layout there.
mhm.
Yeah, what you had on your phone there, Roger, there. I just put the link in.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
from BGI, what they're working on.
Yeah.
Hey, Nanya, I hope you're doing good. I hope you had time to fly in the house yesterday. Here, it's pouring rain this morning. Yay!
And then,
And,
yeah.
and it's cooled down.
Have you ever seen that one in Germany there, Roger?
I
That
seen,
mult-
like David, I seen pictures of it and videos of it. Yeah,
They got ships, they got airplanes taking off, landing, and
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Even the vehicles drive around through the layout.
yeah.
Yeah.
When Kim was involved in that, we looked at those videos a lot. Give him ideas what to build and all that.
Yep.
Oh, you did some house opening on you? Good, nice. Hey, Asgard, how you doing? You're out getting groceries. Okay, there.
Morning, you.
Be safe out there on the road.
I had a quick look at that design. I'll have a read of it later. It looks interesting.
I'm glad I washed my car this week. At least with this rain, it's gonna keep it clean. Take all that bloody pollen off it.
Oh,
It doesn't always work out that way up here. We get a lot of rain comes from the south and brings dust and all sorts up from the Sahara across Europe and then dumps it in Scotland.
Okay. Paul must be on skunk management this morning.
yeah.
Either that or he caught one and
I think the wildlife guy showed up fairly early in the morning to see if
Yeah.
catches one. So maybe he did have one, so that's why he's preoccupied.
that's my wife heard as well. She came back with the location and the date and a question mark. Is that where we're going?
Our city animal control around here is that you catch it, we'll come and pick it up.
I was just sort of wondering if he's caught one, went to have a look and got sprayed himself, and that's where he is.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be 72 Fahrenheit here all day, and with rain. It's rain all day today. Got a nice cool breeze and everything. Hey, Nomadic Unbroken, Nomad Unbroken, how you doing?
Hi, Nomad Unbroken. I'm not going to call you Nomad Unbroken live because I haven't seen you live for ages.
So, David, on the model railroad, what system were you looking at? Rocco?
I was just sort of reading up on what was about, not specific systems yet, because if I get caught, I'll get shot. But it seems to fall into two different types, and one is Wi-Fi-ish based, and one is track based, I believe.
Oh.
Where it sends a signal through the track, and the other one sends it via RF. So I would think I would probably go with the track based one.
That's ones I do. I do Digitrax, right?
Yeah. But as to an exact system yet, I haven't got that far. obviously I need something that'll fit in N-gauge as a receiver in the engines and what have you.
Yeah.
Or I
Yeah.
could, or if it didn't fit in the engine, of course, I can put it in a carriage or a coal truck or something on the.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, but you can get them for N-gauge all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually put some N-gauge decoders in HO locomotives because they'll still handle the amperage. So,
All right, right.
could you get a small HO engine like a switcher or something? Some of the bigger traditional decoders won't fit properly, so I use the N-gauge ones.
Yeah, I think I would also stick to analog point control and signaling,
Yeah.
purely from the point of view is it gives you that look of an old-fashioned signal box,
Oh yeah, yeah,
for rather than.
yeah.
But anyway, that's all decisions for the future.
Oh yeah, not cheap, boy, not cheap.
Well, that's the other thing. She's trying to say I've got too many expensive hobbies, and I suppose she's right.
Hey, Ravi, how you doing today? Nice to see you. Long time no see.
Ravi, hi, hi.
Well, somebody's going to upgrade the computer system.
Ooh, I finally got my refund, and now I gotta get 3 more time. It took 3 days. Oh, okay. There we go.
Hey, there's
Hi,
Mr. Paul
Paul.
Murray,
Hey, how's everybody doing today?
Mr. Skunk Master.
Yeah, I wish. Didn't get him again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, I was talking to the guy. I said, "You don't suppose since that skunk had an encounter with Mia that it's not coming around anymore?" And he says, "That's very well possible." He says, "They're smart little buggers, and they do learn." He said,
I see. Still keeping the chops on the property. Yeah.
"Yeah, well, we're gonna. I'm gonna. What he's doing? He's left them here, and I put them out at night." After dark, and then I go out, be at sun before sunrise, like at 5:45, and pick them up because if the door closes, then I'd leave it. But if it's not closed, I pick it up because I don't want to be trapping squirrels.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try it again tonight. If not, he says, 30 days. All you gotta do is call me and I come back. But I haven't seen much of anything other than that one that I saw going like that. Not last night, but the night before last.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
What are you putting in for food?
He baits them, so.
Oh.
He got some kind of stuff, and then he's got an oil and
Some sardines out, Paul.
Yeah.
No.
That's our weather here today, Paul.
Oh, you got what we got before.
Oh yeah, and it cooled down a lot. Believe me.
Well, that's good. It's 61 degrees here with a little bit of wind and high puffy clouds.
Yeah, we're gonna get this all day. We got the thunderstorm started around 6:30 this morning. Kim came downstairs to close all the windows. That's what woke me up. So I've been up since 6:30. So I think Kim is still awake upstairs. I'm not too sure. Brought coffee upstairs there, so I don't know if he went back to bed or not.
Yeah.
Paul, just between you and me, and I haven't told anybody else this yet. The First Minister says we might be able to go out to play on the 3rd of July in Desmond.
Oh, cool.
I've had phone calls about it. The wife's been on Messenger from her work about it just now. So.
Oh, that's good. Well, let's hope that it works that way for you.
Yeah, we won't find out till the 2nd. That's when the review is, but it's looking good.
They're doing more lockdowns here because of the resurgence, but
yeah.
they say that the resurgence may not be the fact that it's spreading again. It may be the fact that they're just finding more people that have it.
They're testing more people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Who knows?
Yep. They're talking about here doing something the way Germany's doing it, and if they find a hotspot, they'll lock down in that area.
Yeah.
So if, for example, Aberdeen gets it, it won't affect us, kind of thing. But and that Germany are doing it place by place and industry by industry. If they find it's common to an industry, they'll shut that industry down rather than the whole thing. So we'll see how it goes. We can live in hope, but at least it's something to look forward to as well.
Yeah, that's all you can do, you know. But they got to let you out to play soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny here. I also reading the article this morning about St. Thomas. They said that now that everybody's coming out, the cops are going to start enforcing the driving laws again
Yes.
because everybody's back out being idiots
Yeah.
again.
There's been one or two people caught going rather faster than the speed limit here.
Now, what's your speed limit in residential?
Well, here,
Yeah,
it's 40 and 50 kilometers an hour.
kilometers. Okay, so that's like 30 and 40 miles an hour.
No, 50 is 30 kilometers an hour. 40 is about 25 or something, 23 or something.
We have 20 miles an hour round about schools and certain villages and places and road conditions, and then 30 is your normal for that kind of area.
Yeah.
40 for good roads, bigger roads,
Well,
then 60 on that and 70 on the big roads.
Yeah, all school zones here are 40 kilometers an
hour. Tim Jackson Tim Jackson's asking Paul Murray if he took your meds.
What day is today?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yep.
Wednesday. I'll take them now, just because Tim asked. Nice.
Yeah, same here, Tim. It's pretty well mostly 50 in residential areas, but now you're finding new subdivisions that they're putting up right now are 40 kilometers an hour.
I already took my meds and my shot, so I'm okay.
First 2 bowlfuls of coffee, I got my meds down.
Paul, what time did you get up this morning? You look tired already.
Well, I didn't go to sleep until 1. Then I got up at 2:30. Then I got up at 4. Then I got up again at 5 in order to go check the traps. Then I played around a little bit and sat down, and I fell asleep until about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Actually, I got to sleep in a little bit this morning, about 7:15 there, and I opened one eye, and I got a dog looking at me. Then all of a sudden, as soon as he sees the eye open, boom, starts licking me. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. And Mia was pretty good. She wasn't bugging me or anything. So I think she realized I was having a hard night.
Michael Benny says, good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Michael. How are things down there, down under? You're down. When I say down under, you know, you're in the middle of the country.
Kentucky.
Yeah. And Kentucky's one of those long states, you know. It's wide, but it's longer. Yeah, Tim only sleeps 4 hours a night, period.
Wow, I couldn't survive on that.
Well, I'm really happy, Roger, that the heat has let up on you.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody's worried about you and your health in that kind of heat with.
Yeah. Well, yesterday was the first time I ever started sweating, and that was because it was freaking hot yesterday.
How hot did it get?
No, the borders aren't open yet, Nanya. It went up to over 104 yesterday.
Wow.
That was the hottest we got.
Especially when you don't have any AC to go to. Well, you got your vehicle, I guess, but
Yeah, and he doesn't even have any fans.
Yeah.
No box, and
I got
I
fans
think-
on the ceiling, but
ceiling fans, but nothing like a box fan or anything like that. You can't buy one or beg for one anywhere in Rogers area because of the heat.
they're all sold out. All the stores are sold out here.
no kidding. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, a big box fan, put it in the window. It really works good.
Yeah.
But what I do, a big box fan, I'll put it in another window, way where I can't hear it, but blow the air out and just open the other window, sit by it. It just comes right through.
Yeah.
You don't have to listen to the fan. But I got, I got a 3 window shakers. So, but funny, last year, I don't think I used air conditioning 3 times all last year. And this year
Okay.
I've already used it 3 times.
Oh, you're gonna be using it a lot more because they're telling you we're gonna get more heat waves.
Well, I know that when I was growing up, my uncle, who was a dentist, built a new house on the river, and it was one of those back when it was a gold home because it was all electric heat, electric air, but it didn't have air conditioning. It had a huge attic fan over the hallway upstairs by the bedrooms. And when we used to walk underneath, I mean, you'd swear that thing was going to suck you up out of there. And what you do is you just crack all the windows down on the main floor, and it was like air conditioning.
Okay.
But yeah, you used to walk in. It had a great big, 6-foot long vents that were damper vents like this that would open up over in the hallway. And it said that thing can fire up, and you'd be walking down the hallway, and it was like, you feel like it's going to take off. It wasn't loud or anything, but it was. You could just hear the air. You know how you hear the airflow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Yeah, Tim Jackson. Yeah. I miss the old oil heaters, man. They blew some heat.
Okay, be back.
Okay. You have a fan like that, Michael Benny, in your house? Yeah. Oh, the rain started coming down really hard around 6:30 this morning. Then we had thunder and lightning. Then the thunder and lightning stopped, but the rain's still going on. That's gonna help out the grass. Yeah, I love that fan. Sucks my burnt food smoke out quick.
You behaving yourself outside?
Michael Benny.
Huh? You better be behaving yourself. I'm overly protective now of Mia. She was out running around and she came in and I heard her come in and she would kind of.
Okay.
I'm going, wait a minute. You better not be out there messing with any of the wildlife. But she's all right. Aren't you, boo boo?
She's using that cooling blanket a lot, Roxy.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Well, I never heard of such a thing. When Lynn told me about it, I said, wow.
Okay, then, yeah.
You use it too, David?
No, I was saying goodbye to Nonya.
Oh, bye, Nanya.
And yeah, you be safe also.
I thought you said, yeah, your animals use it too, but
Our cats sat out in the sun. Give me more.
yeah, well, that's the way Mia is. And then she comes in just with her head hanging down and just heads for the water dish. And then the next thing you know, she drinks about a half a water dish. And then she looks at me and then she starts heading back out. He goes, whoa, 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 whoa. You get up and lay down for a while.
And then, yeah, that would be great, my friend. Yeah, as soon as the borders open up, you can make it down for sure. That'd be great. Be nice to meet you.
So they still haven't closed between the provinces?
No, Tim Jackson's asking you to call this Mia Smell.
No.
She
No, I've
did-
had a couple of people come by and they don't smell anything.
Well, she did smell the first day, but Paul handled that. He wiped her down pretty good with stuff there, and
Yeah. Tim, you saw the video, right? Of the encounter?
he already took them, Blind Neil. Yep.
Yeah, they witnessed. They're my witnesses.
A certain person I know won't leave for work until she's ensured I've taken mine.
Yeah, the old memory just isn't what it used to be. I ran into an interesting chap yesterday down by the water when I was flying that last ship that I did. He was about our age, Roger. I'm guessing somewhere in that category, maybe I would say he'd probably retired. And he was asking me all kinds of questions about my flying, and he says, yeah, I just bought a Mavic Air 2. And I said, have you flown before? He says, no. He says, I'm learning. He said, and I gave him all the hints I could give him. And I also told him that in the mornings, if he wants to, he should come over and check up on, I don't know what his name is. He gave it to me, but you know, one in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
I told him about Canadian Drone Hub because he wanted to know, is there any people around town that fly that I know of? And I said, there's a few, but I don't know who they are or what they are doing, you know?
Yeah. Hey, Hadley, how you doing? Justin? Doing great here, Hadley. Yep. Our heat wave broke there. Doing very good right now.
Doing fine, Hadley. Doing fine. Hope you're well.
Yep.
How's the temp there? Justin? It's going to be hot today or?
I got a leg that's bothering me this morning.
You know, I woke up this morning, the front of my lower shin above the ankle was just like little pain shots. Don't know what it's from, but I think it's part of the process. Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Now, is she got her little blanket underneath there or no?
Oh yeah, it's under her. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's getting to like it?
Yep.
Good. I never heard of such a thing as a cooling blanket for pets.
Charging a few batteries to fly before it's hot. Okay.
108 today is going to be in Hadley's home.
Tim Jackson says, Paul, that's circulation. Yeah, Hadley, that was about the same temperature we had yesterday here. A very humid 108. All that rest to go under the desk, so it helps the circulation. It will help out a lot.
Maybe some pressure socks. Okay. Well, I was going to say, when I was in the hospital, I don't go very often, but I was in the hospital a few years back for something. It might have been the gallbladder, but I don't, that's all kind of fuzzy. But I do remember they put these plastic boots on each leg, hooked them up to a machine, and it would pulse like this. With air would pulse my my legs, and boy, did that feel good.
Yeah. We are in monsoon season, so our humidity is high here also. Okay, Heather. Well, now it's pouring rain, so I'm enjoying this. It's right to hear me licking rain, but we needed it badly. Be nice to see their lawn come green again. Yeah, you know, Paul, I raced like an asshole yesterday to do all my paperwork and all that.
Yeah.
Then I phoned my son. I said, okay, I'm gonna go and bring the papers in today and tomorrow and get everything done. We're gonna be going there for nothing. I said, why? Well, it's a national holiday today. So I did all that rush paperwork for absolutely nothing. I could have done it today, but
Making it, yeah.
it's done anyway.
What holiday is it?
St. John the Baptist.
Oh,
That's why it's raining.
Yeah, it always rains on that day. And it also rains every Canada Day too, on the 1st. So I'll see if it's gonna rain.
Hey, Huey.
You.
Good morning.
Hugh.
How you doing this morning?
Hey, not too bad. Just got back from groceries.
Are you order them for pre-picking, or do you go and get them?
Well, I do an online order and then I go pick it up.
Just go pick it up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
Oh, it's really convenient.
It sure is. Sure is.
Hey, Hugh, usually it rains on the 24th for the St. John Baptist, and it always rains the week after on Canada Day.
Rain last night here.
Yeah, dang, this Canada Day is gonna be nice and sunny. Yay!
Good.
I think it makes about 10 years I haven't had sun on Canada Day.
Oh, no. Good morning, everybody in chat. What's up, Tim Jackson?
One of the mountains here I like to fly has burned. Yeah, we got 22 forest fires here in Quebec right now. That's very high for this kind of time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was something on the news here last night about a big fire in Quebec.
Up in Saguenay.
Yeah.
Apparently it was started by somebody leaving a campfire going.
Yeah, it was. They're trying to say it's caused by a campfire.
Yeah. So they say.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Brand Ariels.
Hey, Gary. Gary.
You'll always be gory to me. No Tim Hortons today. I ended up stopping by McDonald's instead.
What a drag.
Yeah, I felt like breakfast at McDonald's, you know, sometimes.
No loyalty at all to you, Hugh.
Zero. Hey, Tim Hortons was owned by Americans for a while, so they didn't have any loyalty either. So that's all I got to say about that.
Well, I think Tim Hortons owned by Wendy's now, isn't it, or something?
It's
sure
owned by oh damn it. What's those hamburger joints that are all closing down here in Quebec? They're the ones that make the Whoppers there.
Oh, Burger King?
Burger King. Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Hey, Roger, I'm going to share something because I want to get some advice from
I think it's Burger King, yeah.
either some advice or maybe somebody in the chat. So if you can watch the chat, because I'm going to share it. I think the chat still comes up, but I don't know.
Okay.
There's the pressure socks, and they got them in different sizes. How the hell do you know what size?
No idea.
It's a
It
good
doesn't
question.
really say 6X plus, but it doesn't give you like how many centimeters or inches around your calves or.
I think
'Cause
you
what
have to use your best judgment and order a pair and then try them on, you know?
Yeah, because
Is there a thing down farther down, Paul? Way down at the bottom? Right there.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
So
There
you
you go.
just you measure your calf size, or like around your calf.
I probably think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, let me see if I've got a. I don't have a one of them cloth tape measures, but I got this. This would probably work.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing. You guys don't need to see all that. But
All I
around
know
my
is
calf.
those are pretty sexy socks. That's all I got to say. Actually, no joke. I have a pair of the pressure socks too, but I got the racing version with racing stripes.
Okay.
Yeah, I go faster.
Hey, you do it. How you doing? No one measures clothing in centimeters.
Well, it says the large. My calves are. What the hell?
So the current owner of Tim Hortons is a company called Restaurants Brands International, and they're Canadian, based in Toronto.
Yeah. Okay.
Wendy's used to have them, but Wendy's sold them a few years ago.
Wendy's. Okay, it's Wendy's. Sorry.
It was Wendy's, yeah. But now it's this.
So
one.
Timmy's is
Oh.
Canadian again then.
It's Canadian again. There you go. I can go back.
Hell's Pond, how you doing, FPV? I'm glad you're doing good there. You do it. Yeah. I'm doing a lot better now, seeing that our heat wave's finished with. For now.
Well, according to this chart, which I don't know if I believe it or not, it says I need the large. I'm thinking I needed a 5 or 6 XL, you know, but
Maybe split the difference and go like 2XL or something, or 3XL.
Morning 3X Jones.
Like I've got huge calves. My calves are enormous, and I think these are only an XL, but they stretch a lot. You know, like they're quite stretchy.
3X Drones, good morning, good morning. Nice to see you.
If I go out walking, I have to wear them.
Yeah.
so
that-
maybe I should get the next size bigger.
Is that American inches or Chinese inches?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's true, Blind Neil. Yeah, you do want them tight, Paul. They've got to compress, right? So
But you want them to come right under the knee?
yeah, mine come just under the knee.
Well, the problem I'm having is I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to share one more time just to bother you guys.
Yeah, what else are we gonna do?
I also wear a knee brace too.
See, if you look at right here, these are the I'm only fit about 18, little under 18 at the calf on both legs. Okay.
Yeah.
But the 15.25 to 16.25 would only bring it up to,
A short
and
leg.
I'm thinking that's healed to the top of the calf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be about, nah, you want to go a little higher than that. I want it to be about 16, I would think. But then the next ones go up to 17.
Yeah, it's a 17 and a half to 20, so
But like you say, you
almost
want
17 inches tall too.
yeah, they would say you want them tight, right? So
Yeah.
because I was looking at the 15.5 to 18, the large, and then it says the 16.25. That looks like that'd be it, the regular large.
My calves are 19 inches around, and I think I've got like an XL, which is, according to the chart, what you'd need.
See, I've got 18, just under 18 inch around the calves. So that's why I was looking at the large, because the calves are
Yeah.
15 and a half. to
I'd go with the
18.
large, Paul.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like rocket science, but.
Yeah.
Now, Hugh, when you put them on, do you have the full foot in them too? Or do you have the ones that go down to your lower ankles up to your,
No, mine's a full foot.
yeah,
There's mine right there. And so to put them on, I bunch them up like this. I roll them up.
like girls put on their nylons?
Yeah, you have to, because they're really tough. They're hard to put on. And then you pull, and I mean, it takes a couple of minutes to get the damn things on.
Hey, Paul, just go down a little bit farther. Does it recommend anything else different? Or
These famous just put a link in. Here's a link for the FPV giveaways. Nice.
but it says material and 2-inch comfort top band style. Okay, yeah, one with the open toes or closed toes or none at all. Yeah,
Well, these are open toes.
yeah.
Here's ones that are compression socks, high stock 20-inch, but they have no feet in them. But I would think, wouldn't they ride around or change? I don't know.
I don't know, mine with the feet on them, they stay like, boy, they don't move. I tell you, it's like a second skin once it's on.
Mia, stop.
And they actually reduce fatigue. Eh? It's surprising what they do. They're really a miraculous thing.
Knee-high, closed toe, medical grade, support stockings. So
What I'll do, Hadley, I'll put it in my I'll bookmark it.
They're cheaper,
And,
though, Paul.
I'll try and announce it every day for you.
buy, okay. Place the order, 2266.
Bookmark.
God, it's easy to spend money, isn't it?
Oh, it's so easy with a computer.
Just for kicks, Paul, I'll put the link to the ones I bought in the chat
Okay,
on the .com. So you can buy them. It's the .com version of the Amazon site.
Actually, I should be getting a delivery today. I ordered a couple signs. It's supposed to be in today.
Are you still waiting for any parts for your Phantom? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll be 3-4 weeks. That thing I got the other day about Canada Post, I looked at it. It was some UTI parcel something. It's the part coming from China.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming through AliExpress.
Okay.
But I ordered a couple smile, you're on camera signs.
Oh,
Hey, Geek Savannah, how you doing? Welcome to the Georatic, what do you call it?
geriatric.
geriatric channel.
Channel.
Morning, Sean. You've got this to look forward to.
Yeah. Paul, I think that the large ones would be best for you.
Okay, that's the ones I ordered, Roger. One more quick question. My plan is to wear those at night because I sleep in the chair and it clips the back of my legs.
Yeah.
So do you think that would work for that, Hugh? It's not so much walking around, but
Well, they're really good for if you're sitting in an airplane for a long time. They recommend wearing something like that, right?
okay.
It's the same sort of thing. If you're immobile but not lying down, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll give it a shot because I think they got copper in them too, don't they?
I'm not sure if mine do or not, to be honest. Don't think so.
But you probably have to get what they call copper infused ones.
Yeah, you gotta wash them once in a while, right? Just like any other piece of clothing.
Because I think I seen something about some 10% spandex in them or something.
Yeah. I know the one my mother used to have was with that.
They're comfy.
Geek
Once I get-
Savannah, hope you're doing good.
That's the only thing that I'll have on my body that says it's guaranteed to be firm.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Tim Jackson says, Paul, during the day, get that footrest. Helps with circulation too.
Yeah.
Well, you can get that one, you can sit there and pedal while you're sitting there.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good for my knees. My knees, I'm getting down to bone on bone
Oh, yeah.
in both knees. Because when I go to stand up, you can hear the popping and snarking.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary wants to know we're buying man bras.
Is that what they're called?
That's funny.
What was in my cart?
It's like a massager. No. So, yeah, so you can plan going flying pretty soon there, Hugh?
Probably Friday.
Oh my.
What the hell are you doing, Paul?
It's man's bra. Man bra's original chest compression. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're going down the tube here, man.
Yeah.
What I was looking for was the compression shirts, but I don't think I need that.
I just checked Roger's subscriber count and went down 50.
I think it would cause the flesh to pop out of my armpits if I had a compression shirt.
Oh, by the way, Chipmunk Dynasty is now up to 13 residents.
Oh, okay, cool.
Wow, you're knocking them out.
I tell you.
Okay, Tim Jackson, you have a good sleep. Thank you so much for coming in.
Enjoy the sleep, Tim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tim. Jim
Take
only
care.
sleeps for 3 or 4 hours. Have
Yeah.
a good one, Tim.
Jim, you actually have to shut your phone off.
Chipmunk Zella will be coming to get you, Hugh.
Yeah.
And don't forget tonight, guys, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you got Phantom Flight 101. Is it on this channel tonight or is it on?
Yeah, I think it's on Phantom Flight because isn't that the
I seen you announce
tickler
it.
he has posted?
That's
Uh,
right. I saw it
yeah.
posted, but I can't remember whose channel it was on.
Yeah,
I think it is. I've got the reminder set. I'll go and have a look.
because I know he's back home, so
good.
recuperating from home.
Hopefully that's a positive sign.
Yeah.
Well, the weather's nice here today, fellas. Nice and cool,
Yeah.
breezy. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's on Herman's channel tonight.
Okay.
Phantom Flight 101.
Blind Neil saying good morning to everybody he missed.
Hadley, Justin, did you see that new vertical takeoff that John Coopy's been working with, and somebody else was working with it too?
Matthew.
Yeah,
XK450.
yeah, the XK450. That's impressive. The only thing is, it needs somebody smart like you and Matthew to figure out how to fit a camera on it.
I think Matthew's already planning. It's just a matter of getting the bits and putting them in.
Hot glue gun, no big deal. Foam hot glue gun. Done.
But John Coopy had posted a flight with it, and it flew just like a quad in the air, and then when it transitioned, it took off like a rocket.
Yeah.
It's
Is that what you call fixed wing?
yeah, but it's the X450, but I can't remember the manufacturer. Do you remember, David?
XK or KX?
Well, it seems
Hey,
like-
Joan HTV.
Hi, drone. HDV. HDDV.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
Man, John's got a good channel. I haven't been to his channel much.
Oh yeah, John does a great job.
Got a lot of good content there.
Well, you know, when you're big time, you got to do it. Things big time.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna make a coffee. Right back.
Right.
I don't see the XK450 on his channel though. Where did you see it?
He came on here and showed it when he was flying it.
I'm not sure he's put it up yet.
Yeah, he hasn't posted it yet.
Because he sort of takes off, levels off,
Yep.
flies it as a quadcopter for a bit,
Spins
Puts-
it around. Yep. Does
puts it into
quadcopter
airplane
mode.
mode and crashes it.
Yeah. He put it in airplane mode. It actually took off. It shot off, and he was in a field with really high grass, and it just he banked it, and it because he doesn't have a camera on it, so he couldn't see what it was doing. And it went into the grass, and they had to get another. He was with another guy that had a quadcopter, and he went up and found it. So didn't get damaged at all. Just that's why you got to have a camera on it so you can see what the hell it sees, because it really is fast. And didn't he say he got like 10 or 12 or 15 minutes of flight time with it?
I can't remember.
Simply because of being the fixed wing, we all know that fixed wings will fly longer.
Yeah, when
They
he,
use
yeah, they'll fly longer because they're generating the lift from the wings, not from
the
the
lift
prop.
generated by the wings, right?
You know, it's funny, Paul, there with the storm that went through yesterday. I was just, watching behind you there, but watching them on screen too. Gee, the colors ever nice down there at Port Huron right now.
Yeah.
It's not hazy, nothing. Really clear.
Oh, it's crystal clear. Yep. Yeah, as you can see right here.
Yeah.
You can
Oh, that
see all the way
fog
down the
yesterday?
river. Okay,
That was the
right.
coolest. I kind of wish you had flown yesterday and got that ship.
In the fog.
Oh man, that was so awesome.
That fog blew in and blew out really fast.
It didn't stay long, did it?
No.
Yeah. Well, for anybody wondering what this XK450 is, Hadley was wondering a little bit about it. There's a link. Half Chrome's got an article on it. Some review stuff, and pictures,
right.
and whatnot.
Guess what I was doing, Hugh?
Seeing the
Searching for a link
YouTube,
as well.
Oh, there you go.
Get
See
what
the-
link I came up with.
seeing the
Get the
YouTube notices DJI Smart Controller now in the refurb store for $5.99.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Smart Controller for $5.99 refurb.
So, David, what link did you find? The Half Chrome link?
Yeah, it's that self same link.
It just looked like the best link.
You only like it because it's got the little whoops at the bottom.
I tell you what, though, I think the Parrot Swing is even better, and it's cheaper, and the controller's better. Well, I shouldn't say that. I haven't used the controller. It looks nicer anyway. I may be biased because I own the Swing.
Did you guys see that little clip on the X450?
Yeah.
The Naked Girls. What was that?
I'm going to go and grab a refill. I'll be back. in a
Okay. Roger's got everybody getting refills. In fact, I was just thinking about
No.
going and getting an ice cream sandwich.
I get an ice cream sandwich. I got to go to the store.
Ah,
I'm out.
Roger's usually got a stash of them.
First world
I got
problems,
some,
right?
I got some, yeah,
When your biggest problem of the day is you're out of ice cream sandwiches, I guess that's not bad.
yeah. Adley says he's about ready to go buy an Artel Evo 2 and upgrade my camera drone.
Cool.
Martel has served me well over the last year.
Yeah,
It already makes a year you got that one. It's, boy, it goes by fast, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Well, it looks like it's starting to clear up here. Starting to get lighter out.
At least your
Hey,
grass is getting
Hubert,
some
how you
green.
doing?
Your grass is looking better.
Yeah.
Hey, the camera that you got there, Roger, they don't have them anymore, eh?
No, they're coming out with a new one apparently. Wise made an announcement yesterday. I think Hugh checked it out yesterday, didn't you, Hugh?
Yeah, $50. It's designed to compete with the Amazon and Blink cameras like I've got. I think what you have, Roger, is a better camera. It's probably more expensive and more features.
I think it's only $38 the one I got outdoors.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Wow.
I think I paid $82 for mine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Got a friend of mine, he wants one.
Okay.
I told him I'd look it up, but I haven't been able to find one.
The Blinks are okay. I don't know anything about the Wise yet, except what I saw yesterday.
Yeah. I know I still got to set up the two cameras I got here. I got to figure them out and set them up. But I haven't had that much time. Always something going on here. And you know, people say, "Oh, the retired life, you're gonna have nothing to do, sit back." Yeah, right. Since I've been
Yeah,
retired.
really.
Yeah.
Well, Canadian Drone Hub's a job, man. You know, it's like it's an avocation or a calling, I guess.
Yeah.
Keeps you busy. That's good though.
Oh, the one I've got, okay. They still got them. I'll get one tomorrow. Huh. Only one left in stock.
What we buying
Jump
now?
on it. Jump on it. Yeah, as long as it doesn't, as long as it's not marked beside at $50 shipping.
Nope. $86.99 and Prime free one day.
Okay.
I'll have to get a hold of my buddy, see if he wants it.
Yeah, before spending your money on it. Yeah. Finally headed to go fly a few packs on a new build. Okay. About 30 minutes still charged. Hey guys, check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them supported.
Wednesday tonight, huh?
Yeah, all day.
All day? Damn.
Yeah, the I'm second coffee. I'm fully charged. Yeah, well, this is my third coffee this morning. It's not so bad.
Yeah, I'm 2 cups in.
Well, I'm on to my fourth huge mug of tea. But I'm 5 hours ahead of you, so
That's almost 3 o'clock.
You're charging 18 batteries. Wow.
Holy shiznit. That's somebody who's going flying today.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh, EBR's got 12 too. Holy crap. Yeah, I guess the FPV batteries don't last as long because they're
Oh,
much
they're-
faster than the camera drones. Eh?
Yeah.
Even a Sparks battery lasts longer than an FPV.
Yeah.
About an hour of fun. Holy cow. 18 batteries, an hour of fun.
My batteries are, yeah, I think I was saying a couple of weeks ago, well, the last 2 flights I did, my batteries are down to about 12 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about all I get with my Mavic Air batteries too, like 10, 12 minutes. Plus, I try to come back at 30% full anyway. So,
Well, yeah, I make a judgment call on what I'm doing on coming back. The other day I was flying, and what I wanted to take the photo of was downwind, so I came back with sort of 40% because I knew I was going to be coming against the wind.
yeah.
But when I flew the second battery, I went the other way, so I knew I could fly a bit further because the wind was going to be helping coming back. So it was. But yeah, I don't like getting them too low just in case.
Yeah.
I don't like flying downwind on the first leg of my flight. I always like flying upwind first.
I prefer
Whenever
it, but
whenever I can. Yeah.
yeah, what I wanted to video was the wrong direction that day. So
It still amazes me how far drones can go. Like,
yeah,
you just send it up in the air and it just goes. You know, it still amazes me.
I much prefer it to my fixed wing days as well, although they weren't very long. They were a while ago as well. But I can fly in so many places I couldn't fly with a fixed wing
Yeah,
because
exactly.
you can go straight up.
Exactly.
Mind you, with the modern day fixed wing, even the ones that aren't vertical takeoff can virtually go straight up. They're so light and powerful.
When I flew Silver Lake on Friday, I actually had to go vertical about 80 feet before I could even get out of the trees. You know.
Yeah, that was me at the weekend. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you know that old drone footage thing I did for the 1st of April?
Okay.
I got a comment on it the other day. Somebody watching it now didn't realise the date on it.
Oh, shit.
Asked how they thought it was real.
Oh.
Yeah, I did it like the old, what do you call them? The old Pathé News type newsreels, and I did it, the drone footage itself, I converted to black and white and put some grain on it and some, the old film rotation type thing on
I
it.
don't think I saw that. I'm gonna have to go back. What video is that?
It's out on the 1st. It was published on the 1st of April. I forget the title of it. It's old drone footage, or
I think I missed that.
it's only a short little drone, short little footage done as an April the 1st thing.
What's the title of it? Or what's?
I'd have to go look.
Just put the link. Put the link in the chat there.
I'll go and find it.
Okay, thanks, bud. Yeah, I'd like to see it. Oh, early drones, is that what it's called?
That's it. Yeah, early drones.
Found it. Oh,
Welcome to Desmond Stone.
there, I'll link it since I found it. There you go.
This could be the last waffle for
Sorry. Forgot to put that in.
Okay, you already put the link in? Good.
Oh, thanks. I've got the link here as well. It's yeah.
I'm
That's
fast,
right.
buddy. I'm fast. These things really move.
You'd think I'd be able to find my own videos quicker. But it was done. Well, you're looking at it. It's completely in the Pathé News.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Shake,
You're welcome to share it. You're welcome to share it if you want. If Roger will.
Oh yeah, the link's in the chat here, so check it out, everybody.
That's funny.
Here, let me throw up a piece of the flight. I guess we can share it.
Yeah, I'm quite happy if Roger is.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
I'm going to
Music.
bookmark it because I'm gonna look at it later.
Yeah, the music's free. That's in it. But
I don't know how to. I'm going to make it full screen. Let's see if that works. There we go. Early drone flight.
for anybody who went to the pictures in the 60s, or 50s rather, and the 60s, they might recognise the style.
Yeah.
I didn't, but I've seen old clips like that.
But somebody thought it was real.
Well, that's amazing there, David. That's funny as crap.
That's all done within the editor.
Which editor?
Filmora.
No
Filmora
kidding.
9.
Wow,
Yeah.
that did a good job.
Of course,
And the
it's glitchy because you're on Zoom, but if you look at it, it's a lot better than that.
It looks like old bombing footage or something, you know?
Yeah.
And of course, the right music to go with it. That was cool.
I started off with a sort of a Wright brothers picture, and there was a picture of a Zeppelin and what have you, and then it ends up with a sometimes things go wrong and it's a crashed Zeppelin at the end. There you go. Not always a success.
Very nice. It's cool.
And
I
there
give it
it
a little
is.
bit less shake next time. Oh, that's it. Good one.
Anyway, somebody thought that was real the other day.
That's pretty funny.
So I just said to them, go and check what date it was published.
True, Blind Neil. Yeah.
Some people believe anything.
Oh, okay. I thought Paul was frozen for a minute there. But, you're on mute, Paul.
I'm over watching that video on that X450.
All right.
Okay.
That's the place where that was shot here is Crivy, along the Moray coast in Aberdeenshire.
Okay.
It's a lovely spot. Lovely spot. You take off though and fly 10 feet forward. You go from being 10 feet off the ground to being 210 feet off the ground. The cliffs just fall away sheer. It's incredible.
I didn't do enough touristy stuff when I was in Scotland. I was working full time in London and going to school on the weekends and after hours right up in Aberdeen. So I didn't have a lot of time to do anything fun.
Everybody, please check out everybody's channel and hit that like button on the way in and way out.
That's okay there, Hugh. I used to drive transport and everybody says, oh, you've seen everything. Well, pavement all looks the same. Doesn't matter if it's here in Canada or US.
Yeah.
You never went off and went into all these tourist places or anything else.
You've seen the signs for everything, not seen everything. That's the trouble with traveling.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Although I've driven all the way across Canada, and that's pretty magnificent. Like once you get past Ontario, because Ontario is pretty big and boring for a while.
Yeah.
Once
Well,
you get into Manitoba and Saskatchewan, it's gorgeous. You know, the flatlands out there.
I would love to do that.
It's
Just
amazing.
Come over for a few weeks and hire an RV.
Yep.
the only
But
place I haven't been in Canada is the Rock.
Oh, Newfoundland. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me neither. You know, I was actually there when I was 3, apparently, but I don't remember anything about it. I don't count that as having been there.
Yeah, I've been coast to coast except for the Rock. Yeah.
Yeah, as I say, it's one of my, if you like, bucket list things is to come over, hire an RV, and drive across.
Yeah.
It's
really amazing.
Lindsay wants to do somewhere in America, but
There's lots of stretches that it gets boring. I mean, even the prairies, you know, once you hit the prairies, it's flat for days and days and days, and you get kind of sick of it. And, you know, then you get into the mountains of Alberta, then it's pretty magnificent. And then it's just mountains, 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 you know.
Well, it's funny from here. I went out west, I don't know, about 8 years ago. It's just a little over 3 days to Alberta, and
Yeah.
2 days were just in Ontario.
I know. Ontario's a gosh darn big province, isn't it?
what's worrying me is I have to save up twice as much money as I thought I was going to have to do that trip with all your taxes and things I've heard about.
Yeah, gas is
Paul's
cheaper than-
getting really interested in that fixed wing thing there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you're on Amazon now, Paul.
No, bang good. Gotta get it.
He'll have the wheels ordered,
Yeah.
cameras.
Now he wants one to fly around the ships real fast.
Oh, I have no way I take that over the water though. No,
No, I wouldn't take that over the
flight
water.
time. The flight time's not that fantastic.
Today's shout outs goes to Clack 1971 and Titus the Pipe. So Clack 1971 and Titus the Pipe were both first to say first to one of my recent videos, and that's win a shout out. So congratulations to both of you. What do I got for you today? Well, you've seen this before, the X520. Actually, you saw that
it's
before.
Bob, I think.
Basic X520. This one here is the FPV version. It has actual 5G Wi-Fi FPV camera inside here.
Yeah. Yeah, Justin, it would float since it's foam, but where Paul
It's
flies,
Where would it float?
hell of a time going getting it, that's for sure.
Gee, that almost sounded like Paul Harvey.
Well, here we go. Yeah, that's they do have that X450. It's called an X520.
No, the
FPV.
520 is not the same. The 520's not got the fan at the back, as it were.
Oh, it doesn't?
I don't think so. No, I remember looking.
It said vertical takeoff.
All right, perhaps I'm wrong. Sorry. Yeah. I thought when I looked at it, I saw a 520. It didn't.
Let's go.
Yeah, I see the 522, and the one he's showing does not have vertical. It says vertical flight, not takeoff.
Yeah, I think it's capable. It's
So you
powerful.
must take off in this position.
Well,
and
no,
it
I suspect it's so powerful it can take off straight up.
okay,
The power to weight ratio.
because it's got the little rubber tires and the.
Well, there's your solution. You buy the spares for the 520 and put them on the 450.
And you mount your camera over top.
There's the
All
Bang
right.
Good link for you, Paul, just in case if you want it.
There's the what?
Bang Good?
Banggood. Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang you good, yeah.
Yeah, pay for it now. That's quite cheap.
I tell you what, though, I think it's overpriced. 187. That's too much.
With the controller and everything. It's got a nice controller. It's got a screen on it and everything.
Yeah, to me that's overpriced, but
It's pricey for what it is, I suppose.
Exactly.
It's a toy drone.
if it was like
It's not pricey when you get into the pricing on DJIs.
yeah, but it's nothing like a DJI. You're talking like a stick versus a Cadillac. I mean, the sophisticated level of sophistication. You know what I mean? I'm just my opinion.
Oh, no, I see what you're saying, but
Now, Paul, here for $55 and 20 shipping, you can get a Parrot Swing off Amazon.
I knew this was coming.
No, it's coming. There it is. There's the
Except
Parrot Swing.
they don't make the swing anymore, do they?
No, they don't. They do not, but they're cheap.
Here's one called an XK7. No, it's a 520.
Oh yeah.
There's actually, if you go to Banggood and just search for VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing, there's actually quite a few different models you can buy.
All right.
Yeah, the 420 is quite different, eh?
There's just something about it. There's a little bit of fun factor.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew, how you doing?
Good, and yourselves?
Not bad, not bad.
That's good. You guys are all spry this morning. I've been listening in for a bit.
We went from geriatric socks to vertical takeoff
We
drones.
covered everything, honestly.
Did you get my chipmunk update?
I thought I was watching MSNBC for a minute. I was really just scrolling by 5 minutes apart. So oh, Roger, did the heat break for you?
Oh, nice.
Heaven. Heaven.
Yeah.
I got the air conditioner running when I should shut it off at this point, but I don't trust it. I want to be safe. I want to make sure. I'm a little gun shy right now. So.
Well, here all my windows are open, doors are open. It's nice cool breeze coming in.
Yeah, that is enjoy it while it lasts. That's all.
Yeah.
How are all you gentlemen today?
Doing fine, doing fine. I've had some good news.
Don't mind me. I'm over shopping, Andrew.
Oh, that's the first time for everything, right? What are you looking for, Paul?
A new toy.
Unbelievable.
And you said the other one was expensive, Hugh.
Oh, I wouldn't buy it either, but I'm just Paul might. He likes that sort of thing.
That's some size, that one, though.
That's different, though. That's interesting.
Yeah, they're checking on Bang You Good. So
Well, I'll be glad for the day when Paul gets invited to go and ring the bell at the stock exchange for the opening for special invitation for him.
holy crap, $829?
But you know what? It's supposed to have a 150-kilometer range. I'd like to put that to the test, though.
Oh my God.
That's what it says.
150 kilometers?
What am I missing here? What?
I posted a link for you in chat. The Banggood MME fighter. Check that out.
Really?
Right. Paul could fly it over my house.
Yeah.
You could follow a ship for days with that thing.
It's in Banggood, huh?
Yeah, Bang You Good. Yeah.
But I thought Banggood goods is 6 months shipping time.
Oh, sometimes. Yeah.
Pay for it now, maybe get it sometimes in the future.
You'll be able to fly with icicles coming off it.
But does it have a camera?
I don't think so.
Well, it's a survey drone, it said, didn't it?
Yeah, it says aerial survey FPV.
Gotta have a camera for survey.
Okay, maybe I'm looking at the wrong ones. I'm looking at the Examine Me Band 5 or something. Or
Well, if it's $800, you're looking at the right one.
$829.
no, 135.
Ah, you're looking at the wrong one then.
Okay.
The last link. The last link.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Dang, you buy a DJI for that.
Hey, Blind Neil, how are you? Good day to you.
Oh, 829.
Yeah, but look at it.
Yeah, we finally got Roxy calmed down and everything last night. She was calmed down and everything. Then these assholes started putting on those fireworks last night.
Oh, no.
I had a bitch of a time with her.
Yeah, we had a bunch of them going off last night.
Why last night? What was?
Oh, it's a great day
Jean
today here in the
Baptiste Day?
province of Quebec, I tell you.
Yeah, it was because it's St. John the Baptist today.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
You don't know
every-
what that's about? The history is it's where a bunch of Frenchmen get together and get really stupid really fast. And that's
Yeah.
be our celebration of our province. So there you go. I'm going to keep very busy today. I'm going to make sure I'm not celebrating. So I don't care if I got to tear down a wall and rebuild it. I'm going to be busy. That's my way of celebrating that.
Well, I hope you don't have to go to the hardware store and fight with all the drunks there.
Oh, there's nothing open here today. Nothing. Zero.
Everything's closed. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what makes me
really?
that's
Yeah.
what makes me so angry. This day is a forced holiday unless you're essential service. But then Canada Day, which is next week, July 1st, in Quebec is optional for working.
Yeah.
And in Quebec, if you look at the calendars, they're going to call it moving day in the government because all the government years ago set it up that all leases end on the 1st of July.
Uh-huh.
So therefore everybody be moving, therefore everybody be working on Canada Day.
Yeah, nobody can celebrate Canada Day. Yeah.
So I won't be celebrating this one, like I say, and it's not the first I've.
You're not
So-
the only one. You're not the only one.
I know I'm in good company, Roger. I know.
Let me get this right. I know you're not the land of the free in the way the people south of you are, but they're forcing you to have a day off effectively for a religious holiday.
Well, they won't call it religious because it's supposed. I mean, technically now
Like
we're not.
St. John the Baptist.
Yeah, but that was back when the Catholic Church ruled Quebec with an iron fist, and then the name stayed, but the religious part of it's gone. So once again, freedom.
Oh,
John
wow.
Bernardo.
Oh, there's a perfect
Hey.
stranger.
Been a while, John.
Hello,
Hi,
everybody.
John. Hi, John.
Oh,
I have not been able to get out here to see everybody.
Yeah.
See you, bud.
Well, how you doing with that egg? You got that last week, didn't you?
Oh, no egg.
That's why he's not been on. He's been flying it, Paul.
Buying the egg, yeah.
I sent it to you, and I don't know if it got there yet or not.
No, it didn't.
Nice to see you, John. So you're very, very occupied.
I got this box with a whole bunch of yellow muck in it. It looked like egg. It looked like an egg yolk.
Hey, there you go. That's
That was a Cadbury egg I sent you, Paul. That's another.
funny. You guys are funny.
We tried.
Haven't seen you in ages, John.
I haven't been. I've just been swamped because we're going to be shutting down for a week to go on vacation, and I'm got all my cars, trying to sell them at the auction, stuff like that. Today's the day I'm going down to the auction, but they're not running through until like 1 o'clock today, so I'm not going to go down there until 11:30.
Okay.
So I've been doing AC repairs and stuff in the shop, and by the time I get out, you know, it's just been crazy. My girlfriend's mother's been moving out of her house that's up in Goshen, which is about 45 minutes away from me. And I've been moving stuff out every night for her with my truck and trailer. So
Yeah.
I haven't been able to sign in. There's absolutely no service up there in the hills. So that's
Okay.
what's been going on. This is the
Hey.
first free time I had.
Hey, John, this is the first time I've had to ask the question because it's been burning in my mind.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
When you shipped that Mini to Roger,
Yeah.
No, don't
where
worry
did
about
where
that.
did that come from? Where did you ship it out of?
There's a box store. It's called the UPS or
In
shipping
what
box.
what city or
Westfield,
Westfield? Okay.
Westfield, Mass.
Well, that wasn't so bad. And when Paul said that, I was like, "Oh God, where are we going with this one?" Like it's.
Well, Roger doesn't want me to bring up the real reason I was asking.
No, don't. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
But
Hey, what you want? What you want?
Whatever you do, John, don't mention Andrew's audio, okay?
If it's not good this morning, I swear to God.
It's good this morning. It's good.
Okay.
what was wrong with the shipping?
No. So it's nothing, John. Don't worry about it. Took care of it. Because they charged me duty on it, so that's why.
What?
He got a bill. He got a bill for it. Yeah.
Well, how much was the bill?
$23. But don't worry about it. Don't worry, it's done. It's paid.
that's nothing. UPS is
Nothing.
famous for collecting duties.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird because it didn't say there was going to be any duties, and I paid. You saw what I paid to ship it.
Yeah.
All
I know.
included.
Yeah, but when you get to the border, it's not included. But
Well, because when he got the notice to pay the bill, it didn't say what it was for, and all he had was Westfield. And
That's
he
where
said,
it came from. Was the UPS store around the corner?
Yeah.
And I think I shipped it FedEx. Wasn't it FedEx? Because it does. They ship from
that's
every.
FedEx. It's FedEx.
Yep. So they have UPS, FedEx, U.S. Postal Service.
Yeah.
And there's one other one.
It's FedEx. But it's okay.
Because we tried to figure it out for a good 10 or 15 minutes. What the hell is this for? You
When
know?
did
Yeah,
you get that bill?
because usually when you go by the border and they come to deliver it, they ask you
Right there at the
before,
time.
or you got to pay cash before getting it. But this time I got it and I got the bill after. I was, what
That's
the hell?
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got.
I still think that's a COVID thing myself.
I was going to say it must be a COVID. I was just
We're
gonna say that.
understaffed and it got missed at the time. That's what I
Yeah.
think happened.
Because they, I asked him if there was any other fees, and he said no. So
Well, they don't know what the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. So don't worry about it.
that
When I-
must be
when,
your country that charged you that, right?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about Kim's love life for a second.
Oh,
Left hand, right hand.
Where's my I'm sorry, Kim? Shit, where is it? Where is it? I'm freaking out.
That'll wake him up.
Oh God, I got him.
I think Kim's back in bed anyway.
Okay, good. That never happened. Stupid dream sequence that was never said.
That's funny.
Where's that emoji you used to use?
No,
all the
Paul,
time?
Don't run with this one. This never happened.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the emoji you used to use when it says "Sorry, Kim."
Yeah, on that one. Yeah, that's I'm looking for it. I'm freaking out now. This never happened. I'll super chat you $5 to delete the live stream after. Paul.
So, you guys all been doing anything? What's going on? I haven't barely checked in on anything either. So.
Well, we just finished having a meltdown here, so
yeah,
we had
a lot of heat.
We had 4 days. This is going to be the 5th day straight of over 90 degrees here with like 75 to 80% humidity. Today is the most humid day, and it's the coolest day, believe it or not. It feels like the hottest day.
We were 104 yesterday.
Yeah.
And here in Scotland, everybody's been out looking at the big yellow UFO that's up in the sky.
Finally out. Yeah.
And
hey,
Paul,
we found drone. Bill, how you doing? Nice to see you. Is it still hot over there, Bill? Bill said it was pretty hot there yesterday.
and Paul's been on skunk patrol.
Yeah.
Mia got skunked. John.
You did?
No, Mia did.
Oh,
She went right head on with a skunk.
that's not.
And I caught it. I caught it on the cameras outside.
That's good.
Well, it's not.
Play it for everybody.
Yeah, you want to see it?
Oh,
We're always willing to share.
I knew found I was a little late with my response. So, oh God, that sucks.
I'm sharing it because I just got a private message from Andrew says, please share, please share. Because we got to make sure we take care of everybody's requests.
Andrew, did you get any thunderstorms this morning?
Last night.
We had thunder for about 2 seconds. Then we had nothing last night at all. Then this morning we had thunderstorms and lots of rain.
Yeah, no, it was all through the night. Yeah. And my well, actually, before we went on last night at the first one, I put up my other air conditioner the other day. I haven't put it in like 2 years because we had the.
Yeah.
I put it in. The plexiglass got to be cut for some reason. I was in a hurry. Had some thick corrugated cardboard. We said we'll put that in and then when the next day I'll fix that. Well, I forgot. Then I got hit with the thunderstorm, heavy rains, and didn't hit all that corrugated and started coming in. What a friggin' mess trying to take an air conditioner out in a thunderstorm, rain blowing inside. And all the water for it. So I cut the plexiglass last night because I was so friggin' what a mess.
Hey, John, are you ready?
I am.
Down in the bottom right-hand corner.
Watch over here in this area, and Mia is somewhere over here between the house and the garage. Okay.
Oop, there's a skunk.
Oh, that's good looking.
He looks that way, and here comes Mia. The race is on.
Didn't take long for me.
She got shot right there, man.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going back for more.
No, she doesn't. She thinks she was.
Then Paul invites her
She must
into
be
the house.
whimpering right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, then Paul invited her into the house.
Yeah, I didn't realize what had happened. I heard that her
Whimpering.
tags and everything making noise, and I'm thinking, what's going on? So I yelled at her. Here she comes. Into the house. She was foaming from the mouth. And
I was going to say her mouth was foaming because they always get sprayed in the mouth.
Yep.
Must have been nice in the house after the dog come in.
Oh,
Yeah, it was for a little bit.
Wow.
This tenant from upstairs phoned the next day, see if nobody died in the house.
Well, yeah, that's the only thing I would say. But the whole story was I wouldn't have called the dog in. The door would have been slammed, and then go with it.
Yeah, but see, at the time, I didn't realize it. The only reason I thought was is I went back and looked at the camera footage.
Okay, now I understand. Because I was wondering about that. Yeah, so that.
I kind of thought maybe she got around some bugs or something in her ears and things like that from the sound.
Right.
And so I yelled at her, and I've got the magnetic screen, so she just came right in and got up on the couch and started rubbing around.
Hey, JDS.
That's funny, but the upstairs calling.
Yeah, but it only took him one day to phone, though. He didn't phone.
Yeah.
I would imagine I'd get ripe after a day, wouldn't I?
Oh, good God. All righty. I know where Paul's going.
And that you never know.
Keep him out of the morbid today. Brock, next, I was in your premiere yesterday. I didn't know if you could see me or not. I went into a couple live streams yesterday. I'm actually able to be seen again.
Oh, yeah?
I tested him before 5.
Oh, did you get that all straightened out?
Half of it.
Oh, okay.
That part's straightened out. I still can't get, like, I can give stickers, but I still can't super chat.
Okay.
But I can go into a new chat now and they can see me, and we're not ghosted anymore. So that's a good thing. We'll see the rest. We had to send in more screenshots. So.
Okay. Oh,
well, I know Roger keeps sending in notifications on me to please ghost him, please. Will you please ghost him?
Oh my God almighty.
But the thing of it is it doesn't happen because I don't want to stink up anybody's channels, because when you're ghosting and you're
he gets you smell like the skunk.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Brotnick says no, only saw one other person. Weird.
Yeah, and what I was doing was I was testing it. I was also headed your chat open and incognito mode to see if I could see myself in a incognito mode, and I could. So yeah, I don't know what happened.
What time did you go on, Brotnick?
It was in the afternoon. It was probably like 2 o'clock or something, roughly our time, maybe.
Okay.
Well, that would be what, 4 hours difference Alaskan time. Yeah, something like, yeah, it's 4 hours. So it was a good premiere nonetheless, though.
Has anyone been flying, getting videos? I see a couple of, the FPV guys fly no matter what. Don't matter if it's 1,000 degrees.
No, here it was too hot, John. In the past week, John, here was too bloody hot. We're in the hundreds all the time.
Yeah. I didn't have any time. I even went out on the boat, but we went on the boat and there was 25, 30 mile an hour winds.
Yeah.
I had the Mini with me, but I wasn't going to fly it with that. But it was 100, it was almost 100 degrees that day too. So I wasn't going to bring my case and everything. I just brought the little Mini with me.
Yeah.
But needless to say, the phone overheated. That's why I don't like the phone. When I was going to fly it, the phone was overheated, and it was it was sitting inside underneath something so the sun wouldn't beat on it. But that's how hot it was. I don't like these iPhones because of that reason. They just Plus, I have a black one, so.
That's why there's no. I got lots of videos still to post, but
yeah, I have tons. I just haven't edited any of them. I should start editing the ones. I'll start from the latest ones back in like 2013 and 14 and work my way up.
Okay, bro. Next, you're about the same thing as us there, weather-wise.
Hey, John, did you sell your Skydio yet?
No, I haven't even attempted to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no worries, Brock. It's my pleasure to be there.
Start weather here today. Stopped raining for now.
It looked like that this morning, but then it's starting to open up a little bit more. But
yeah,
we may be going to get more thunderstorms. Maybe they're coming up from you. I don't know.
Exactly what it looks like here. It's been misting out. It's so humid outside that when you walk out there, like my glasses will fog up.
Oh, the humidity broke last night through the night.
It's supposed to today for us.
Well,
Hopefully, when I'm down at the auction on the.
there's nothing.
Yesterday's ship cam pictures that Paul shows in the background there were awesome with the fog.
Yeah.
Yes, very nice. Yeah. Broke Next is asking, you're selling your Skydio too, John?
Yeah, I'm typing back to him Monday.
It's the only way you can get the egg.
Yeah, you could do a show about I traded my Skydio for an egg.
No eggs for me. Well, I like eggs, but no flying eggs. Although I was interested in that newer one that came out that's waterproof because that's up my alley.
Well, a natural one for you would be that one that actually
The
ducks
orange
water.
one there, the Spry or Spree or whatever it's called. Yeah, I've been looking at the videos on them, but the cameras aren't that good in it. So
They're not as good as
I know a yachty that had one as well. Let's just say it's not that waterproof.
yeah, they're working bugs out.
He landed in the water and had to go swimming to get it because it sank.
Oh, no kidding.
That's nice.
They're not supposed to sink.
No, they're not supposed
Some
to.
ones are sealed, yeah.
Something wasn't right. He never said what it was, but he now has a
Well, I do know that they're
Mavic Pro, I think.
real particular about making sure that seal on the cover where you have the battery you put it in.
Yeah,
You got to make sure that baby's sealed around. They're good.
Oh.
So
Sounds like you might have
everybody,
that.
check out everybody's channels and don't forget that like button. And don't forget tonight, 5 p.m. tonight, Herman's going to be on. Got them Flight 101 at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then you got Coast to Coast Jones at 8:30 tonight. So don't forget to watch those guys. And Andrew will be on at 7 probably tonight.
7 or 8. One of
7
the.
or 8.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're still kind of sorting that out.
Hey, John Boy, strike while the iron's hot. Broke neck wants one. Broke neck wants one.
John dude's asking questions about it too. So there you go, John.
Got a big reward, John.
Let's make an auction on here this morning.
Wait, we gotta go over here.
There you go.
Oh, you having a seizure?
Yeah.
Oh,
Lynn, health check, quick.
Yeah. Lynn says, I'm not going over there. What are you, nuts?
Good one, Andrew.
Good one, Andrew.
Irving wants that egg bad enough we can get that. So.
So if I do sell it, like I typed there, I'm going to sell it for what I have into it. It has like 6 flights in it on it. I have not updated it yet because
you don't fly it.
No, it's not that. It's because they were having issues with the update. They don't like to tell you what the issues are, but it doesn't like unless you move the thing from left to right and everything, it won't go above 30 feet or 15 feet, something like that. Plus the return to home feature was a little screwed up, so I just didn't update it.
But it can be.
It can be. I have everything for it. I have the controller. I have the little wand thing, and I have the extra batteries. So I just don't have the multi-charger. I never bought a multi-charger.
So Andrew asked you a question there, John.
Andrew did?
Yeah.
Let's see. In the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we've been having a discussion about it, me and Geeks Gone.
Oh, Geeks Flanagan.
I don't see it.
Just below Broke Neck's last big comment. Make sure you're in live.
Oh, there we go. Well, you could rent it.
Yeah, just keep on reading what Geek Savannah says.
Oh, prostitution.
I didn't even know Geek Savannah was in.
Oh
here.
my God, she's
Pre-order. He does have a pre-order on it.
You scare the crap out of you?
stuck her nails in. What the hell? You crazy
Holy
broad.
smoke! We got to repeat that one. Holy smoke!
Yes, please.
Hair just got grayer.
Hi, Ksenia.
I can say, oh, there you go. Yeah.
Idea.
Hey, did you get your new chairs?
No, and I probably won't get them today because it's this goddamn holiday. So I'm really happy.
Oh,
Yeah.
you.
And my
There's a
other chair
holiday?
broke 2 days ago. So yeah.
It's a holiday today.
Oh, here in Quebec, some stupid ass thing. It's not even. Yeah.
Let's see if it says on my calendar if there's a holiday. Nope, not for the United States anyway. Sometimes it puts all the holidays in there on my Apple calendar. It comes up with all. Oh, that's nice. That.
Yeah, so we got a holiday today.
I think she's ovulating. I'm scared of her right
There's a coffee with sugar.
now. Yeah. That's why I hide right here till that's all over.
That is so
Andrew's
funny.
sitting there going,
She's
I
tainted.
can't.
Yeah.
I definitely shouldn't be in here. It is nice and.
That's why I'm sitting here fantasizing about John's beard till this is all over. That's all I got to live for right now.
You told me the other day it was too bushy because my hair. See what happens with my hair? It gets real curly when.
Yeah.
It's out. I
Your
don't
beard is like RoboCop. They cut it, it comes right back. There's nothing can change it. It's-
No.
Oh, I meant to mention this earlier, but I put 3 top tips for vloggers in my video this morning. 1, don't forget your notes. 2, don't forget the thing you're about to talk about. And 3, don't eat hot spicy food just before you're about to go on.
Words to live by. Words to live by.
Guess what I did before filming that? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I had to go out and get me notes. Then I was on my way back and I'd forgotten the sticker that I just got that I was going to show on the screen. And while I was doing that, I grabbed a mouthful of hot food, and it was hot.
Shame on you, Desmond.
My only addition to that is before I fly, make sure I hit the bathroom.
Oh, dear.
Also
Yeah.
words to live by.
Yep.
Yeah, especially when you're flying, everybody's looking at you.
Yeah.
Right. You know, they think that you're there's some magic if you're standing in a puddle, you know, but there's no magic there.
Yeah, the magic of incontinence. Wondrous. Wondrous.
So all you guys with that awesome Mavic Air 2, how are your batteries?
Oh, fantastic.
How are your batteries doing?
How are the I don't have any problem with batteries.
Not yet.
Out of 100 or 200,000 of those sold, how many complaints do you see online?
Let's see. I've already saw probably 200.
Okay, so what's the percentage?
I don't know, but if 200 of them are doing it, see what happens to your batteries.
It could be a bad batch, you know, because what they're doing on the assembly line is they get, I imagine, boxes of them, and they just count out 3, count out 3, count out 3.
Have you looked at the back of your batteries to see
Yep.
if there's-
Yep, they're perfect.
What are they
Mine are
swelling
perfect.
for some people or something?
What's
Yeah.
that?
I've seen
Yeah.
I've seen a couple with holes in them and a couple discolored, and that's it.
Discolored is what I see a lot of. I only seen a few with the holes actually melted in them. And I don't know if those people are draining those batteries way down or not, because that's when they really get hot.
Well, the other thing in my mind, till they send them in, which I didn't hear anybody say they have sent them in because of COVID, you know, till somebody at DJI can look at them and say, is it a defect in the drone itself that's causing the batteries to malfunction and overheat, or is it
Be right back.
the chip in the battery that's doing it by itself? Or
I would say it's all in the battery. Could be. quiet.
Yeah, during the day lately, it's been quiet in the chat there, but that's normal. Lots of places are getting nice weather. People are out flying.
Yeah. John, you're right though about, there's proper steps to do with proper battery management, no matter what you're flying.
Right. Right.
Just check the status. It says it's on the truck for delivery. I find that weird for today.
Yeah, well, the truck is still sitting in the yard.
That's most likely what they mean. I'm thinking that too.
What'd you guys buy now? What's going on? What's delivering?
Andrew broke his chair.
Yeah.
Ah,
But it happened when it was already starting to go. We had bought the other two, so it was just lucky. Well, kind of lucked out. I wish
I'm reading into that way too far about you and breaking the chair. I was going off on a Paul thing.
It was an off camera moment.
Yeah, I figured something. I was expecting Paul too, just like so I enjoy the twist, John.
Hey, John, have you been on since Andrew is now redesigned and rebuilt himself a new command center, new desk?
Paul, Brotenex is asking a question.
Brotenex, DJI has support North America, is China based.
They have a location in California. Because when I tumbled my Pilot Air, my Inspire 1, because I didn't, the Inspires don't have a lot of collision avoidance, and I was doing a circle around the Flag Plaza, and I got over to the other side of the street, and there's a tree there that's a little taller than I thought it was, and I hit the very top of it, and it rolled down through the tree and into the grass.
Hey, Paul, Tatum Hodges, thank you so much for the PayPal.
Oh, you're welcome.
I just got the notification. Crystal.
But yeah, Andrew's got a new desk and everything.
Nice. Anything on opening the border up there at all?
No, nothing yet. Well, they said the 22nd, but they might delay that again.
They're gonna review it on the 22nd.
Yeah. How you doing there, Crystal?
Things are getting a little hot around here now, but
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
How's the COVID? Is it cleaned up in where you are, John?
The hospitalizations have gone down, but of course they're doing 3 times the testing, so there's more cases because
they're finding more. Yeah.
The thing is, we're watching the hospitals. The hospitals have been staying steady or going down, which is the important thing. Yes, the numbers are going way up, but they're testing more. I don't know. I don't want to get into a big debate about it, but if you test more, you're going to find more. Numbers go up. It's the hospitals that
cover your eyes. You're not going to see. Yeah.
Right. If I hear that the hospital, the admittance and people dying are going up, then I get worried. But as far as more cases, well, they're testing more people. That's a no-brainer. They're going to find more cases.
And John, in their reporting too, they find more cases, but I think they're also reporting in one big number the people that had it have indications of it, but they have no symptoms. And
right, that's the big thing now, is that the people they're testing have no symptoms and they're testing positive. We have one person.
Now they're doing testing, and the kids here, 19 years old and under, are getting it.
Yeah, or they had it. They just don't show any symptoms.
Yep, mild. Yep.
There's one person who I actually know in my area that has had it and tested positive now for 70 days.
Yeah.
They had symptoms, they were in the hospital, and now they haven't been in the hospital and they have no symptoms and they're still testing positive. I can't say who it is.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to know.
Who's he work for, John?
It's the she.
Oh, okay.
And it's just amazing because
because they were the BS about 14 days and it's gone as BS, right?
Pretty much they're starting to find, but this so far has been a case. 70 days is a long time. There's another person that we know owned a restaurant. He was on a respirator for 60 days, and he's finally coming out of it, and he's actually getting better. So he's going to be a documented case where you'll hear that on the national news because he's like one of the people on a respirator who's actually coming out of it.
Yeah. So guys, you didn't see it. Rojo says something in the chat here. Is that the one and only John Donato?
Hey, Rojo. Yes, I haven't seen him either. I haven't seen anybody. Literally, I've been late at night. I've been checking out people's videos that I get. You know, my phone will ding about and everything, and I go in there and check them out and comment real quick. But other than that, we've been straight out because I want to get everything cleaned up for vacation.
Okay, we got Chris Hope in the house.
Yep.
Hey, Chris.
And everybody, thank you for being here this morning. Much appreciated.
Yeah, here, John. I live in St. Thomas there, and they said that there's no cases of COVID at all here now. The last case has been resolved, and
that's good.
You know, New Brunswick, the province beside us, and my parents live close to there. They had 120 cases, nobody died, and they actually were ready to start opening up the businesses. And then one doctor took off and went to Quebec City to pick up his daughter, come back, didn't quarantine himself. Now they got 2 people dead. Everything had to shut down. They're ready to take him out on a rail. Like they're looking for him everywhere. I mean, screwed up a perfect wreck because he had a blue card. He was able to leave the province where it was shut down. He had the right to go, and he used it to go pick up his daughter, and that's what caused.
He didn't have a mask on, didn't practice safe anything, obviously.
Well, something went wrong along the way from somewhere, somehow, him or her. And
it might have been her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my guess is it's the younger one has it.
But now they're claiming that nobody else had it in the family, so he's trying to say now he got it from a patient that was there. So it's kind of turned into, but I mean, it's normal defense case because he's up a lot. They had to hide his identity in that because I mean everybody knows him. It's a town of 10,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matthew Dayarsha says got a new drone today from HGLRC, and it came with a package of face masks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Broke necks. Yeah,
there's no cases down in this town.
And there's actually a couple of towns around us in Massachusetts have no cases.
Yeah. Yep. Here in this town here, we've got no cases. But if you go to Drummondville, they got 400 of them. So. Yeah.
But Roger, I was looking at the map for the cases here. Your sovereign territory of you and Kim doesn't show up as a listing. I don't get it.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. I think you guys are trying to pull a fast one.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Next, here, nobody in my town here has it. My town, our town.
Oh, look, brownies.
Oh, look at that.
Are those edibles?
Yeah.
Now we know how you get through your day.
Right? That's how he's getting through the.
That's right. His chipper mood is all in the brownie. There we go.
Isn't it like afternoon there or something, David?
It's 10 to 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a home bake from my my son's
Those
partner.
Are the best.
Cool.
Oh, anyway, Andrew, I've got a good reason to be chipper today.
Do you?
The First Minister of Scotland has says I can go out to play on the 3rd of July.
Oh, that's why.
Good.
Thanks.
Finally getting some go-ahead. Well, there you go. So enjoy that brownie. So you'll be eating it while you're playing outside.
Hey, I don't know, John, maybe you know this. I got a package from Blue Care Network with all kinds of BS, the normal in it. But I got a face mask in it. And then I got also a temperature thing. And
yeah, it's a strip that you put on yourself.
And what the hell is the
chili
seeds of red peppers?
I have no clue why they would include
that is so bizarre.
On there.
Robert. Hey, Robert.
Hi, Robert. It's to make sure you're warm enough when you take your temperature.
That's right. Yes, exactly.
Thanks for being there, Robert.
Good morning, everybody.
How are you, Robert?
Hey, there he is. Hey, Robert.
I just found that bizarre.
Robert's at work.
I'm on my break.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
I got 15 minutes.
All right, Roger.
And I have like 5 left before I gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta get ready to drive down to Windsor, Connecticut.
Well, Robert, get a screenshot with John DiNardo so you remember.
I know. We don't see him that often anymore.
You'll see me. You'll see me. I've just been trying to get everything organized. It's just crazy. Crazy.
He's been out with his hot little mama on the boat. That's what he's been doing.
I did go out Sunday. Father's Day, we went out on the boat with the kids and everything. But
I seen you out on the boat.
Yeah.
Seen your pictures on Facebook.
just for a little bit. It was only for about 4 hours or so. 4 or 5 hours, and one of the kids had to go. And
Well, you're gonna have to start using the Canadian phrase, out in a boot.
Oh,
Out in a boot.
no,
Don't say that.
what do you think about that, Andrew?
that's like a part of Western Ontario. That's
Oh,
it.
they don't like it when you say it like that.
Oh, don't they? Well, that's when I played hockey for years and years in Canada. It was out in a boot.
Because you were right in that territory. That's mostly like Western Ontario, those places. So
know.
that's why. Yes, they do.
Kim St.
Oh,
Louis
it's a
says
regional
that.
thing.
Yeah, and the SCTV and all those things that popularized it, they were all out of that area, kind of poking fun at that area. That's why that kind of really took off. They were making fun of themselves. And
Okay.
Yeah, Kim says, who in the hell says that out in the boot?
It's funny around here having a toasted Western sandwich. You go out west and ask for that, and they go, "What's that?"
yeah, exactly. True. Well, I mean, you're talking two very big countries. There's so many things that are different from different regions, terms used in one that the other ones have no idea even exist and stuff like that.
Right.
I
Like I
thought-
remember working in the oil fields, the guys would say, I put on my bunny hugs. And I'm like, what in Jesus are they talking about? It was hoodies. That's what they called them in Saskatchewan and Alberta. Put on a bunny hug. Your men working in the oil fields putting on a bunny hug. Do you not find something wrong with this?
I one time went into a restaurant in Calgary and ordered a cheeseburger. She's, "Oh, you're from Ontario, aren't you?" Because just the way I said cheeseburger.
Oh,
That's funny.
which part of Ontario are you in?
Southwestern.
Southwestern. Are you
Uh,
out of Koken and those, like Thunder Bay area and that, or?
no. I'm down Lake Erie.
Okay.
I'm only less than an hour from Paul Murray,
Oh, okay.
down by between Windsor and Toronto.
Hmm.
You guys
Nice
got
to
to
go
get
to the-
together and go flying.
No, go to the river sometime and just wave at each other from across.
Yeah, from
Yep,
either
yep.
side, right?
Yeah, we've done that. We've done it.
I got it. Please tell me you
can
got
send
that.
little things back and forth on your drones.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we both end up in handcuffs.
That won't attract the wrong attention or anything.
Oh. Because where I fly, I just don't see it. But north of the bridge, there's some trees there.
Yeah.
And there's always 1 or 2 border patrol cars sitting right there watching the
Oh.
water.
So I am studying, right? And that's one of the things about it. You can actually transport stuff without a problem for not hire,
Right.
right? But you can't cross city, state, or country lines with anything attached to your drone. I can just imagine what would happen.
Oh, yeah.
There'd be helicopters and boats swarming over there. And,
Well, if you both had the same kind of drones, just did
Yeah.
a hover and kind of went around each other, then went back.
yeah. Those big plastic baggies on the bottom of them. that
Yeah.
I'm worried about. Because, they're with those binoculars checking everybody out.
Well, hey, when I used to skydive, they had a thing called telemeters, and you could see the whites of a guy's eyeballs at 7,500 feet.
Sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's the other thing I've been doing in my free time is trying to learn all these different rules and regs. But it seems pretty cut and dry.
You guys got to do a series called The Two Poles and do like this guy. They always like America versus Canada. They're two friends just across the border from Niagara Falls. And it'd be even better.
I've seen that.
Two Poles. Yeah, this would be, you guys would be perfect for that. Yeah.
That is cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was the
those are
last
the
time I
guys that
seen
freak out.
Paul
Those are the
down
guys
there
that
was at the last float down.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that freak out in bag of milk from Canada, right? From Quebec.
Yes, I think it is. Yes, I believe so. He's only got a channel at 26,000, but he's got like 1.3 million on those views and that. He's another one that got the COVID jump when it was on a few times.
Yeah.
Well, they say that the float down is still on this year. Because it's a non-sanctioned event, so how are they going to stop them, you know?
True.
Yeah.
If you wear a face mask, says that you come down. You know, that can be part of the whole getup that they have on.
Hey, I go down by the water and fly now, and I'm always like 20, 30 feet away from anybody, but
What I'm trying to do now is
I don't see a face mask ever.
I'm trying to get custom ones made, but I can't seem to find them. I saw a guy that had some for a restaurant, and I haven't been able to see the owner to find out where he got it from because none of the.
Well, you know, in your case, John, what you ought to do is have some custom ones made that are made out of flesh tone, and then have your beard signature.
There you go.
I want to get some for Pro Automotive.
Check out John, check out Vistaprint.
Yeah, I did. They don't have it, so you can. I checked it out last night. They don't have it, so they can print your logo or anything on it. They have custom ones, but they're their custom ones.
No, John.
You call them.
No, my logo thing, the new one on here is you can put it on all sorts of stuff on Vistaprint.
Yeah. Once you have the
without
logo.
any bother at all.
I was just on their site. Let me go back on there.
Well, when
You should be able to import your logo.
Yeah.
They have my logo on there, but there was no place for the face mask to customize a face mask to put it on.
Right, I haven't looked specifically at the face mask, bro, and I thought it was any different.
Right.
I've called them direct before when I've ordered things, and they're more than willing to help you out.
I can get them all on that stuff, but I can't seem to get them on.
I still like the beard idea myself.
You know what I was thinking about the other day when I was out? I would roughly say probably 75% I see wearing masks, somewhere in that 70, 75 when I'm out.
Yeah, everybody around here, once they go into a building, wears them. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys.
All right, I got to jump out of here. My guy's here now, and it was
Take
great.
care, John.
I know
I got to go too. So.
I know I have.
I had John's beard too. Yep, that's right, Andrew.
I will try to get back in, and I'll see if I can post some videos eventually. But.
Okay.
I got to go too, guys. Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye, John.
Yep, I got to go too. So.
Okay, Paul.
Take
Catch
care,
you
Paul.
later. Yep.
Thanks for coming in.
Yep.
And thanks for the PayPal.
No problem.
There you go.
Number 6.
I said the exact same phrase in my head. You said it first.
What's that? Great minds think alike, or fools never differ. I don't know.
So Robert, how are things going out there at the base? Are they busy or?
It's a little quiet today. Got F-16s flying in the pattern this morning.
Oh, nice.
Call.
We've got a couple of calls. Too much noise.
Well, somebody wanted to know when they're going to hit the range, and I can't give them that information.
Well, you're sitting there with that board behind you. I feel like you're about to jump in and give us a seminar on timeshares any moment. I feel like
With my whiteboard back here.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if we look and we take the investment.
Rule number 1.
That's right.
Only one thing at a time and one person.
Always.
Rule number 2, follow rule number 1. My boss wrote that on here for me. Said, remember, just take on only one thing at a time. Yeah, the internet's not real stable here, so I might be cutting in and out.
Actually, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah. In the military, there was only ever one rule. Never volunteer.
Yeah, wait till you're voluntold.
Hey, Gary, how are you?
Grant Ariels.
Sorry, I got the chat half minimized, so I'm only seeing bits and pieces. And blind Neil, my trips are already booked for the summer. Taking care of that bloody house and trying to see if I can get that sold.
Hey, you're still working on that.
Well, everything kind of got put on hold with everything going on, but
COVID.
the house is ready. But I got to go down soon and try and get something set up with a. Oh, Roger, you want to live vicariously through me for a few minutes?
Sure.
You want to be jealous?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I grew up 850 kilometers from here, basically east, northeast.
Okay.
My son shows up at 10 o'clock last night with a message. And well, he messaged me, then he showed up after we're done our live stream, and I was kind of in a hurry. He said, I'm downstairs. Can I come up? So I said, sure. This is my oldest son, the one who lives on his own.
Yeah.
They were over the other day for Father's Day. I had a feeling something was a bit up. He said, I come to tell you, he said, I'm going home with a couple of friends for a few days back to where I grew up. And I said, okay. I said, you all right? Yeah. I said, no. I said, what's really going on? He said, well, me and Ashley kind of broke up.
Oh.
And I'm like, yippity, 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 yippity. I'm like, oh, well, are you okay? You know, in the words, and you know, just when, you know, you're sure you're okay to go home, and you know, you will be all right, and da 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 da. In my head, I'm yippity, 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 yippity.
Those aren't tears of sadness.
Oh, I almost looked like the Pope when he was gone. I think I kissed the girl.
Well, and that little man on your shoulder saying, whispering in your, keep it together now. Keep it together. Don't get too excited. Keep it-
Yeah.
That's some of that happiness down here. I'll take it any day.
So you didn't like the ex-girlfriend, I'm taking it.
She's a nice girl. They're not good together.
Oh, okay.
I hate to use the term. I don't mean to play it down. I'm more of an anchor than a sail. Let's call it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that she's a bad person. Some people, it's hard to grow up and get out of things, and I don't want my son in that kind of. Anyway.
So your son's more of a free spirit, and she's a Debbie Downer.
No, he's actually got a lot of stuff together. I find the last year and a half. I mean, I found a big change in, you know, work wise and stuff. Like when COVID hit, and his job lost his job right away. He went and got another one. That kind of things. Her, not so much. And just a lot of things like that. Yeah, I don't want to put her down. She's a good girl. Just better.
Not a good fit.
Not a good fit. So happy day. Hadley, how you doing? Hadley, famous FPV. Meet Andrew, the happy pusher. How you doing, Hadley?
Take care.
Justin, I should say sorry. Oh, sorry, Robert.
Yeah,
I'm going to take off.
Okay,
guys.
Okay, Robert.
Take care, Robert.
Good seeing you as always, Robert. And hey, you know, I enjoy, Robert, watching you bob your head when you're on the build channel.
Hi, Furbo Kim.
Good morning, Gil.
You know,
Hadley.
I'm
Justin,
always wishing to have good news like that, Andrew. I'm always wishing.
I thought of you within 20 minutes of happening. And that's when I'm sitting there trying to cut the plexiglass to go back in, and all that stuff going on. I'm still smiling. It said something. Yeah. He actually messaged me a while ago. He should be home now. He was about an hour away. Of course. I mean, you can't drop it as a parent. He's 22. He's a grown man living his own, but I still worry when they're like, you know, that's a long trip on your own, and half of it is on 2-lane highway and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Moose everywhere. Like if you go through, because we go through New Brunswick, even though it's all in Quebec, we go through New Brunswick because it's faster part of the run and come back in.
And you always got these truck drivers that fall asleep on the wheel sometimes, and
well, yeah, and drunks on the road. You know, a lot of those towns, you know, smaller towns. There's no other highway.
Hello, Kim.
Morning, Kim. Hope you're doing good.
Kim is up and alive.
I said all good things this morning, Kim. You would never be mad at me in a million years. So no need to go back and watch the replay whatsoever. Just pretend.
We'll have a link to the exact time.
Yeah, I can play the recording if you want.
Timestamps it after his comment. Oh my God Almighty! Yeah, no, I thought of you last night, Roger. Yeah. Yeah, take advantage of it cooling down now, Kim, and get some rest.
Oh yeah. I finally turned the air conditioners off after like 5 solid days.
Yeah, well, that's why mine's working right now because I put it in last night, knowing that today would probably not need it. But last night, still the humidity was so bad that
yeah.
Did you have the air conditioner, or were you able to find one?
No, I had it already. I bought a new one last year, portable, and I put it at the one side of the house. But this side here is one I've had for a couple of years now, but it's a window model.
Okay.
The thing about the window models, they're a pain, but they work a lot better. They're more efficient. That's the thing. Because if you notice, like the one I bought is 14,000 BTU, and then underneath in brackets it says 9,000. That's because of all the heat loss, the heat gained by the hose going out.
Right.
You know, where these ones here are actually, if it's a 9,000, it's a 9,000. If it's a 7, it is what it states it is because there's no heat. The better ones to get is the one with the 2 hose for that part. But I mean, they're hard to get the dual hoses. They should all be dual hoses, but they're almost impossible to get.
And that makes sense because I had an ex-wife that says she was pissed because I didn't have 2 hoses.
Oh dear God!
I'm not even going to touch that.
After this commercial break.
Neither was she. Neither was she, Hugh.
Yeah, right.
On that note, thanks to Paul for the showstopper once again.
How do we always end up talking about Paul's hose? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. All roads lead to Paul's hose. What can I say?
Are you talking about hose or hose?
Oh, nice double entendre there.
Yeah.
Very, very well done.
Yeah.
God, I wish I would slip and trip and hit my head on this desk right now.
Lean in, Andrew. Lean in. There you go.
Well,
I got you.
He's wearing my limited edition Dr. Chew t-shirt. Doctor Who Pokemon crossover.
Wearing my limited Dr. Chew t-shirt. Doctor Who Pokemon crossover. There you go.
I almost want to see that now, Neil.
Oh, that's like wearing the fuzzy bunnies or whatever that Andrew was talking about.
Oh, the bunny hugs.
Bunny hugs. Oh, there you go.
Same as like an excavator. They call it a traco. They had no idea when I was talking about an excavator. Everything was traco. It's just amazing the local dialects.
Yeah.
Like for Xenia coming here, that was the big shocker is how different everything is because she's been in every province except for Newfoundland. So have the kids. They've done every province in Canada. And I think they've got about 10 states under their belt. And how different things are because Latvia, with a smaller country, everything is so common across. You know what I mean? It's a federalized country because of its size. There's really no little tiny differences, but for the most part, everything is on the same level. Like when we moved from Saskatchewan to here, she was blown away by how much paperwork there is, you know, your license and everything else to change over, all those kind of things, healthcare, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. Oh, the chairs are here. I'll be right back.
Oh!
Unboxing.
Open.
So they do deliver today.
Yeah, FedEx must not see the Quebec.
Yeah.
Probably the guys are working are getting time and a half though. They like that.
Most likely.
FedEx is like, who is this Jean Baptiste? I don't care. You deliver anyway.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Well, I can turn my camera off outdoors. There's no mailman today, so.
How's the weather there?
It's gloomy, but nice.
Oh, it is. It's gloomy. See, it's bright sun here.
It's like that there. That's how it is. It stopped raining now, but it's gonna rain again. We need the rain.
We need to straighten that camera too.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than it was.
That German lilacs tree.
Yeah.
They're starting to come out, the lilacs.
Oh yeah.
These ones are white.
Every time I see that white cone over there just below it, right by the rock, I keep thinking, when did he get a fountain? It looks like water coming.
No, this is we put that there because a couple of summers we had a lot of people parking on the lawn, so they wouldn't park the car or we'd have to break the manhole covers, you know. So
Oh, yeah.
we put that there. But we had cars parked almost right down to the hill there, and then down on the lawn, and in the driveway.
During Roger Palooza, yeah.
No, that was a family gathering I had here.
Oh, okay.
My granddaughters, you know, the whole family. In other words, they're very rarely to come by. So, but I'm gonna turn off this camera because noise. And it's very windy here right now. So.
You know, I have the windows open, but I think I might turn the AC back on because it's getting kind of muggy in here.
Oh, you should open the windows.
I have the windows open, but it still feels muggy.
Ah.
Yeah, even with the breeze.
Ah. That's weird.
Just warming. It's like 23, 24 degrees, I think.
So, we're gonna see, and you're doing unboxing, I hope.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Never hear from anybody, but I've had about a dozen messages and texts and things about this 3rd of July, as if I wouldn't be listening and what have you when the announcement was made.
What's going on the 3rd of July?
Desmond is free. I forgot you were here.
What?
The First Minister said...
Unlocked.
Oh, gotcha. So you can go traveling again.
Go traveling again, yeah.
I gotcha.
And it's all trip's already planned.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. And not by me. The missus. She's desperate to get out as well.
Lindsay says, David, let's go. Let's do this.
And I was saying earlier, it fits perfect. She's doing a night shift over the next 2 weeks, starting next Monday. So it means we automatically get a long weekend starting when she comes off nights on the Thursday night into Friday morning. And then she doesn't have to be back till, late on the Monday. So it's an extra long weekend anyway. So it couldn't have been better.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Now, is it me or is that chat frozen or?
The last one I'm seeing is Blind Neil's t-shirt one.
Yeah, it's the same one, yeah.
This is about the time of day when you stopped going live the other day.
Yeah, no, it's a bit later.
No,
it's
it was
about
noon
5
right on the
o'clock.
dot.
It's going now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just put something in to see if it would move, and it's.
Okay. It was at 12 noon yesterday. It
Yeah.
closed off.
Oh, I suppose I better hit the like button, huh?
You got me thinking. I gotta check if I did. Yeah, I did. Okay.
Well, I'm sure I did on the way in, but I'm going for a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I did do it on the way in.
I have like a process. That's the first thing I do. Before I even come into the stream, I always open YouTube first,
Hey,
pop in the chat, do a like,
Hi, Lynn.
and then I come in.
Yeah. Well, I lots of times I do hit the like button starting off.
Yeah.
Then I close the page down and I go back onto it. It's not hit. Hey, North of 54. How you doing?
Good morning, North of 54.
Any.
But the other thing is, Hugh, you see, you've got a few years on us yet. You can still remember that kind of thing.
Barely.
Oh, by the way, you're bad. Let me read the first 3 chapters of the next book.
Which one?
The wolf one.
Oh, I can send you. Give me. I can send you a digital copy if you want.
No, because I will. I need to process them. but thanks for the offer. But I have enjoyed them.
Good.
In fact, it's left me with a bit of a conundrum because I don't know what to read next.
North of 54. I hope your weather's a lot better.
Now, do you have an author's list? What you recommend in what order that you, Hugh, do you see as better to best, or?
Well, I wrote a trilogy, so you kind of read them in order, right? Read the first one, second, and third
Okay.
one. Yeah.
But you wrote more books than that.
Yeah, I've written a bunch of nonfiction. I've written some single books, like, some one-offs, basically, things like that.
I'm laughing at what Lynn's saying. She's had a serious moment this morning.
Burial and moment of silence this morning. The Amazon box is dead.
Oh no.
We're talking about Amazon box.
Oh, she's talking about Anthony, the parrot, loves boxes.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I assumed it was one of these set top TV box type things.
It was a box about so big, because he's got a massive cage, and she puts it in there, and he just looks it all over, and then he just starts tearing it apart.
Ah, okay. Sent you a pick ball. Okay.
David, if you
First
want more
hot weather
science
of
fiction,
summer. North of 54. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got some warm weather finally. Here it cooled down a hell of a lot. We had thunderstorms this morning. Yeah.
there's a link for you, David. I would suggest reading that book next. It's by James S.A. Corey. Fantastic series. And it's also a TV series too.
All right. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a what am I going to read next kind of thing. And it happens to me occasionally, usually in the summer. And I don't know, I'm getting not pressured, but Lindsay is a fan of what's his name? Ringworld.
Okay.
Terry Pratchett.
Oh, Larry Niven.
No, not the other
Discworld.
one. Discworld.
That's
yeah.
Terry Pratchett. Yeah.
Yeah, I've read the Larry Niven ones. I like those books, but Lindsay likes Terry Pratchett, and I'm getting a lot of pressure that I should read some of Terry Pratchett. But it's not something. I tried to read it a few years ago, and it just didn't resonate with me for some reason.
Then move on. Yeah, don't read bad books. Life's too short.
Well, it's not so much of a bad book. It just didn't.
Exactly. That's what I mean. If it's not for you, go find something else. Yeah.
Hey, Roger, I'm going to share Anthony with you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know when you guys can see it. Can you
Is that
see
Lynn's
it?
bird?
Yeah. See the box down there all shredded?
Ooh.
It is. Go ahead, Anthony. Get the box. No, we're not coming out. You go back up. Don't tell me no. You play with your box.
Enough playing with the box. That was it.
Yeah.
Cute.
Okay, I'm going to share a picture there. This is what Blind Neil's talking about there.
Anthony's almost as bad as Paul for telling you off, Lynn.
Dr. Chew. Oh my God, that's funny. My son would like that. He likes Pikachu and all that.
Paul, read that message from North of 54.
Okay.
He's asking about the Mavic Air. That was a nice video, Lynn.
I tell you what, Anthony's got more toys in his cage than Craig had in his cot when he was a little baby.
Right?
Yeah, I don't do any color correction on any of my videos. It's all straight from the camera. The only thing I do is maybe lighten or darken if I have to, but not no.
Do you know? In fact, I'm going to stop shooting in the D-Cine like too. I'm going to start shooting in auto mode with my Mavic,
Yep.
Air.
Yep.
Because the automatic is so good.
Yeah. Yeah. And you could spend a lot of time trying to get it adjusted in
Exactly.
manual
Exactly.
to that level, you know?
You seem to win a lot against Paul as well, though, Lynn.
Survey says. So no unboxing with Pusa. What's going on? Come on. Andrew, where's the chairs?
He got 2 chairs, one for himself and one for Ksenia.
Free the chairs. Free
And
the chairs.
hers, I think, Roger, hers is red and his is blue, right?
Black, black, I think it was.
Black.
Yeah,
Oh,
his
black,
is black, and hers is red. Yeah.
And they got the lumbar support and everything. And
I can't remember if it has handles on them or not.
yeah, I don't know either. Well, he said he didn't mention the handles exactly, but he didn't want the racing chairs, you know, the ones.
Yeah.
A lot of guys.
Yeah.
All of Anthony's toys are Fisher Price animated. They talk and play music. You can work them all. Hey, nice.
Yeah, he likes his guitar.
North of 54 is saying something, Paul.
Yeah, I don't do D-Log at all. If I have shot in Cinelike, but pretty much I shoot now in true auto. Because it just, you know, when you're editing, it just takes so much more.
Holy
Wow,
catfish. 24 years old.
Oh yeah, they live to be 70.
Yeah, and some of them.
Oh
Yep.
my God, you're kidding. Wow.
So Lynn has to make, because we're older, Lynn has arrangements for where Anthony goes if anything were to happen to Lynn.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess, eh? I had no idea they lived that long.
Yeah, when she was working for the government, she used to tote him around in his own little container.
Yeah, when she was talking about Anthony, like the dogs and Anthony, I assumed she meant a son or something. I had no idea Anthony was a bird. That's
Anthony's
cool.
a bird,
That's so
yep.
cool.
Dark 54 says, I find the Mavic Pro Platinum always has that, what I term in drone haze.
There's the box today. He was having a good time.
I don't think you're going to return that box.
Or use it for anything else.
Yeah.
Hi, Carpenter Rick. Yeah, they might they might get a bit suspicious if you sent it back and said it arrived like this.
My God, you had one?
Joy. I was 68 years old.
68?
Wow.
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay, Carpenter Rick, how you doing? You're driving and listening? Good.
Hey, what's up, Rick?
All is good. The weather has improved about 80%. Really nice.
Yeah, Lynn, you had Roy for how many years before he died? Because it was the previous owner died of old age.
Ah, okay.
And to this date, because she had these big cages in her living room, Anthony still every day calls out for Roy. Roy.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Yep, because they're like people. They just remember.
Yeah. been 2 years, July. Okay. I got one happy dog there. It's really sleeping good now, snoring away.
Yeah, she even takes them on camping trips in her motorhome, David and you.
Wow.
She puts them in cages and they'll like, you know how you have a lot in the other people and people will be walking around. They'll talk to them. They'll call out to them. Hey, how are you doing? Good to see you.
Oh my God. That would be creepy.
She got Roy when he was 25 years old.
We used to know people that had a parrot with them in their caravan.
Yeah.
It was amazing. You could sit and watch people go past. Somebody would talk to them, they'd look round and, you know, who was that?
Yeah, Anthony tells you just when she turns their light on Anthony's light, because that's what then when he goes to sleep. He'll turn the light on. He'll say, "Good morning, Roy," and then listen and wait to hear a good morning back. You know.
Oh, okay. It's kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah, they had traveling cages. Yeah.
The strangest thing I saw with traveling pets was a goldfish.
Well, maintenance, I guess. Why not?
A fairly big one called Charlie, and he travelled in a bucket.
Okay.
With a lid on, and then went into
you know, what amazes me is like, you know, you go to the aquariums and stuff, and they teach the porpoises and the killer whales and everything to do tricks and everything. Why couldn't you teach a goldfish to do that?
Paul, go watch the movie Blackfish, and you'll never want to see another killer whale or dolphin in captivity again.
I don't want to see.
It's horrible.
Yeah. I like it. Good morning, I'm out.
Yeah. She'd put him out on the picnic table.
Now, the 3-second memory with fish is wrong. Absolutely wrong. My aquariums, the fish in them know exactly when feeding times are. They torment the cat. They're intelligent fish. They're more intelligent than they get credit for. Yeah, angelfish that we had used to torment the cat like something else.
Yeah, Blind Neil says you can train goldfish.
Wow.
Better have a lot of patience.
If I'm sat in the living room, I know when it's 5 o'clock because they come up and they're looking for their food. Not 5, 6 o'clock. They're up there looking for their food at 6 o'clock. Yeah. So I don't need a watch or anything when I'm in there. At 6 o'clock, they're up at the feeding ring, ready.
That's wild.
And then
it gives an all new meaning to gray fish, doesn't it?
Oh, God.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, I reckon I've got enough chipmunks as pets around here. I don't need anything else.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Anthony goes on walks with Lynn on a leash, just like a dog.
That would be something to see.
That would be.
She talks to the neighbors, and they like if they walk underneath trees, he looks up and he goes, "Oh wow."
Well, Logs 187, he walks around with his parrot too.
Yeah.
Can they fly too?
Yeah.
Well, Lynn can tell you a story. She and her daughter, when her daughter was much younger, were driving down the road, and all of a sudden her daughter started screaming, "Stop, stop, stop, stop." She saw a parrot was in the ditch. And it
Somebody
was
else's parrot?
Yeah, and it was out of breath because it'd been flying so long.
Oh boy.
And
Wow.
so I think, Lynn, didn't you pick him up or
Wow.
I'll bring it back, guys.
because I guess when they get too long and they've been stressed out, they lay with their wings out like this, like they're
Yeah, to
stretched.
cool down, to cool
Yeah.
down.
That makes sense.
The vultures do that here too.
Lynn, I think it was a parrot, wasn't it? Congo African gray is what it was. So he must have got, people don't pay attention and probably flew out the door or whatever.
Uh-huh. Yeah. For some reason, I'm actually kind of scared to click on that link. But here we go.
Doing some of his tricks in real time, no cutaways. No...
I don't know if I'd call that a trick. It's swimming through a tube, but they like to swim through things, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Calling that training, it's stretching it a bit, I think. It's cute though. It's very cute. Geez, he did get almost 200,000 views for that. So
Yeah, and you spend all that time going for the cinematic shots, and all you need is a goldfish doing tricks. Yeah, I'd love a parrot, but I always have. But Lindsay doesn't like birds in the house.
that's a hell of a commitment too.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't buy one now. I'm too old really to commit to a young bird.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Well, except what you got to remember is, David, is there's a need out there for, like, when the previous owners died, and there's some good parrots out there.
Okay.
Because they've got to place them just like, if it was an orphan child or something.
The problem I have though, as I say, is Lindsay. She doesn't like birds close up.
Oh, Roger's got snacks for us.
Yeah, he's having ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Bada bing, done.
Yeah, that as well, Lynn. Yeah. But just Lindsay doesn't like birds of any kind.
Must be expensive too when you have to go to the vets with them, then.
Hey, she's got to drive down to Detroit
Oh yeah.
to an avian specialist.
Oh, yeah.
I guess not every vet takes care of exotic animals like that.
Holy catfish! $5,000 for a cage?
Well, it's huge. When she says a cage, picture a cage that is built twice the size of a great big dining room hutch.
Okay.
About
That's
4 foot, 3 foot by about 8 foot, you know?
Place to move around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Different levels, and she has to have in each one because they're very temperature sensitive. So she has these electric perches that are plugged in that keep, because that's where they get their warmth through their feet.
Oh, okay.
God, she makes some of those like for us. We always got cold feet.
They do. It's called electric blanket, Roger.
Oh, okay.
You can get electric socks too, you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, hunters. That's big
Electrical
for hunters.
gloves for your motorbike as
Yep.
well. Yeah, heated gloves for bikers. It's
Yep.
I had a bike with heated grips. That was nice. My Triumph, actually.
I never had heated gloves or heated grips.
I'll tell you what, driving in Canada in October, November, the heated grips were really nice. Really, really nice.
$100 just for an office call.
Yeah, for the avian vet.
Yeah,
Here,
I'll stick
now
with the
you
chipmunks.
you just walk in the door with the Roxy and it's $55 right away.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing too is that they molt a lot. There's I don't know how many molting seasons there are in a year, but when they molt, it looks like there's snow everywhere.
Ugh.
Feathers.
Yeah, when you have a motorcycle, Brett, that's the best way to have them. Heated gloves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's 110 out.
There was when I had my bike and that there was people laughed at me because of the amount of money I spent on my gloves. And they said, "Oh no, you just buy these because no gloves are waterproof." And I said, "No, these gloves are," and they were made in Scotland. Everybody was buying the Japanese and Chinese stuff, relatively cheap and all the rest. And I was playing 3 or 4 times, but my hands were always warm in the winter, and more importantly, dry.
The Scots know about rain.
Well, I remember way back when I was younger and crazier, but Arctic Cat came out with heated handlebars.
Yeah, that's what I had on my Triumph. Yeah.
Yep. And I thought to myself, boy, that's crazy.
Brett has a heated coat from DeWalt. Jacket heats up with the battery from his drill.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. Well, I'm going to go for a walk today after the stream.
Yeah, mulch twice a year.
Exercise.
Okay.
How's the walking going? It helps you to wear the compression things, or?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Do you wear the compression a lot, or just for specific?
Just for walking. Yeah, just when I want to go for a walk more than say 5 minutes.
You know, those socks you're buying are, Paul, be good for you because like you spend a lot of hours sitting down in front of the computer, and that'll be very good for your legs.
Well, in the computer or over in my kickback chair.
Yeah, maybe very good.
Yep.
Yeah. I know my mom's socks, we had to put them on with gloves because they're like elastic, right? They sort of like an elastic on it, and it gets you easy in your fingernails and everything, so it break the elastic. So you had to wear gloves to put them on.
You see what Lynn said about Anthony's cage?
That's big. 6 adult men. Yeah. Wow.
Outstanding. Wow. Okay.
So like the size of an elevator almost.
Yeah.
Holy catfish.
And the other thing you don't want to do is approach a bird with your glasses on.
Yeah.
They don't like glasses?
Because they're threatened by the reflection.
See the reflection, yeah.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
if you ever go around anybody that has a parrot, best to do that.
Yeah. I was about to ask about that as well, Gary. It's a bit strange, isn't it? That then keeps 6 men in a cage.
The cage itself weighs almost 500 pounds, 450.
Wow.
Must be a hell of a chore cleaning that cage, though. Wow.
And she used to have 2 of those.
Yeah.
So she had 12 men.
Yeah. 12 men caged.
That would fill up my living room right here.
Pretty much did hers too. And she actually had 3 parrots all at the same time in her living room. So there's enough room for a love seat in her and the TV.
Yeah, Lindsay keeps saying you haven't got room for another fish tank, and I keep proving her wrong.
Just go buy a fish tank and set it up. And say, look, dear, what I did.
Look what I found.
Smack, smack, smack.
Well, they do say better to ask forgiveness than permission.
That's right. Than permission. Yep.
Hey guys, I'll be closing down at noon today. So yeah.
Roger's got things to do and places to go and people to see. And then what time you on tonight, Roger?
I'm not on tonight.
Oh.
Coast to Coast's on 8:30. You got Phantom Flight 101's on.
Coast to Coast isn't on. Today's Wednesday. I keep thinking today's Sunday.
Uh-huh. Wednesday. Heading off later. Okay, Brant, you be safe now.
Apparently, Lynn had 3 cages in the room.
Yep.
See you, Gary.
Take care, Gary.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling very motivated.
Should have kept all the 3 cages and just make an extension to go to one to each other. So Anthony would have had all those 3 cages to go and visit. More
That would be
space.
interesting.
Well, the parrots don't usually get along that well, do they, Lenny? Together?
No, but I'm talking about when they're empty together too.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, what you do is you just give them an entire bedroom, you know?
Yeah.
So they like talking to each other, but they just don't play with each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lynn's got to be careful with Anthony because if one of her other pets, one of her pooches, or if the cat were to mess with it, Anthony would kill him in a microsecond. It's got a beak on it like this, you know.
Oh, really? Wow. So do they get along, the dogs and the parrot?
To a little bit of a respect thing, but if all of a sudden the dog starts getting too close to the bottom of their cage, Anthony will come down there and stare him down like gonna get at him, you know.
Like, I'll shank you. Come on, this is prison rules.
Yep.
Roy hated Anthony.
Roy hated Anthony, but Anthony loved Roy. Anthony, as he got older, though, Lynn, didn't he get even more crusty? He got more kind of attitudinal.
Attitudinal.
But I wouldn't. I don't know why. You know, animals as they get older can't get some kind of almost human traits. You know, like some people, they get older, they get nastier. Some people get older and they're forgetful, and you know, it's got to affect them too, you know.
2,400 pounds of pressure per square inch on the beak. Takes.
Yeah, I just discovered another female drone pilot's channel, which don't see too many of them.
Really?
Hale's World.
Hale's World.
Hale, I'll put a link in chat. Yeah, I just found her.
Hale, yes.
Is it Hades or Hale?
It just says Hayl, so I pronounce it Hale. There's no Y on it. Oh, it's not just drones. It's like electronics, phones, watches.
Okay, she's an electronics chin.
Yeah. But she has a Mavic Air 2 video out. That's what I was watching.
Okay, Lynn. Oh, Lord. Yeah, since I gave my shot this morning, my stomach's a little bit upside down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. It's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Shot day. Oh, I'm tired today. I keep yawning.
Well, I'm telling you one thing, with this nice weather, we're getting now the cool weather, I am going to have a real good nap this afternoon.
Well, you can sure tell the difference, though, Roger. You're like the incredible shrinking man right before us. Am I wrong, Hugh? That chair keeps getting bigger.
Bigger and bigger, yeah.
He's looking good. He's looking good.
Oh, I know this shirt here, my stomach used to pop out at the bottom, and now it covers it completely. So, but I'm wondering how many pounds I lost. I just waiting to see when I get my doctor's appointment. That's the only time I'm gonna find out.
When are you due for your next appointment, Roger?
Well, she's on vacation right now, so.
Oh, okay.
Be a few weeks.
I'll be right back.
Second stimulus check confirmed today for the U.S.
Cool.
Ta 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 ta.
Da, 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 da.
More toy. Oh, look.
Nice.
Finally.
Right on.
And it's nice and high because I have the desk up really high right now. And now Chris is going to go put together
Hey,
Xenius. Says hi, Chris.
And so you can just bring the desk down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got one of those new electronic desks. That's cool.
Oh my God. It's the humidity's broke, but the heat is still there. You can feel it doing stuff. So. Felt like a pit crew. Thank you.
Oh, there she is.
Hi.
So
Hello.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
You gotta make sure to drink 8 glasses of water a day.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing that
Cheers.
because she loves you.
Cheers. It's H2O. Mm-mm.
I try to drink at least 10 Diet Pepsis a day.
Oh, I know. I heard that the other day. I'm not one to preach on health, but I am a little concerned.
So this is, you only did the one chair? Did you get Ksenia's?
Yeah, Chris is putting hers together now. She got a red one. Same thing, but
Okay.
red. So,
Okay.
and then
How's it feel?
it's a bit stiff in the back because it's made for lumbar support. So that's a
Yeah.
good thing. It means it's maybe get some of the kinks out of me.
Yeah. Oh, you'll get used to it soon.
Oh, Casino, make sure you stay kinky.
Oh my God.
How do you follow that? I mean, like, what do you say? Thank you, Lynn. You're a sweetheart. Thank you so much. No, we need new ones. The other ones were really not good for back anyway. So we're okay for doing our show, but they weren't made for long-term use. And
Computer Trick says you weren't on the member stream last night.
yeah, we had our member stream last night.
I was probably talking about me.
Oh, maybe that's why.
I wasn't on. No, I was doing paperwork last night.
Yes, I knew that already. I knew you were busy as all get out.
Yeah, he was rushing to get it done so that he could not take it today because they're closed.
Yes. But it's good to get it done nonetheless. Gives you another day if you want to look it over and that. I would be doing the exact same thing. So,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, That the guy had he's delivering today because he's got to move on Saturday with the van, so he needs the truck. That's why.
Okay.
Oh, his loss, my gain for once. I'm sure I'll lose something and make up for it. But anyways, in the meantime, you know. Oh. Yeah, it sits.
You bought those from Wayfair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had trouble tracking it yesterday. I forgot that Gil Skills works for Wayfair. He's a logistics manager.
Oh.
Oh.
So he tracked it down for me there. So big shout out to Gil Skills.
So that's why he got them today.
Yeah. No, they were already here. They were in Dorval. The problem is I didn't know they had a separate section, FedEx, where they made the labels and then put them through. And unfortunately, Wayfair didn't know that either, and FedEx wasn't too smart themselves. So,
okay.
Yeah. So it was Gil that cleared it all up. So huge shout out to him. He is cool.
Not what you know, it's who you know.
That's right. I forgot all about him even working there. So that's why he works from home, but he's always at his desk. That's what he's doing. He's working at the same time. So
okay.
Well, I mean, he does his show in the lunchtime. Of course, he's on his break, but yeah. No, we got drafting chairs. There were 450 here. You can. It's kind of hard to see mine. I'll show you. Xenia's is up. So that's the chairs right there. I don't know. So,
and what was the shipping? Was it free?
Free shipping.
Oh, that's nice. That's
yeah.
nice.
So it was a good deal. Basically, got 2 for less than the price of 1. So
yeah.
So
I just bought a crappy chair at Staples about 3 months ago.
Okay.
So not a great one, but I needed something. I didn't have one in here. So.
We needed some. We were just looking around, and then all of a sudden those came up. That's why I got them from Wayfair. I was going to get it at Amazon. I'm kind of like Paul. I noticed more and more lately.
I find Amazon though, anything you buy that's heavy on Amazon, the shipping is crazy, right?
No,
if you're a Prime, you get it free.
Yes, Prime members.
Yeah. Paul Lynn sent you another pic.
Another pick. Okay.
Well, me, I bought this chair at Staples. It cost $500 and something.
Wow.
And I bought the guarantee on it. So if the leather ever ripped or whatever, they replace it or give you a brand new one or you get your money back or whatever.
Okay.
And the leather's starting to crack on the handles. So I called them up about it. And they gave me a $560 gift card. And I kept the chair.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here, Lynn. Free Prime members, so free delivery, and it's worth every penny. They actually have a program here in Quebec because there was some lawsuit. You don't have to take the yearly plan; you can take it by the month, and it comes out to maybe $7 a year difference.
Yeah,
because of some lawsuit, but it's only available in Quebec. I don't know about the States, but in Canada, it's only available here. So say like around Christmas time, you got a lot of stuff coming. You can become a Prime member for 2 months or a month, whatever you choose.
Yeah.
And then end it afterwards.
I didn't get it, Lenny.
This is the coolest thing I ever seen, guys. If you have a second, look at that link I just posted. It's a kneeling chair. It's bizarre, but it looks so comfortable.
Yeah, I've seen them before. I always feel that's for a certain demographic that I don't want to.
Yeah, there's a company in the village, in the town near us that makes and sells them, and they're
really. I've never seen them before.
Yeah, no, they are. They're kind of the trendy thing now. Like they are.
Comfortable's never something that's gone with that chair for me. It's
yeah, because the knees and everything. Yep.
Yeah, it just doesn't look comfortable.
It's one of those things that might be good in the long term, or 3 years down the road, they're going to have a big expose on how they're ruining your back. You know?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
They can go either or.
Kind of funky though. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that. I'd never seen one before.
Yeah, a lot of like if you see like videos from like tech companies and stuff like that, that's one of those kind of new ergonomic ideas.
Yeah, blind nail.
Funny.
Yeah, it should have a little composting toilet attached to the back.
Oh,
It'd be
God.
an all-in-one, right?
Traveling through like Slovakia and places, I can do a few train stations and that still have this like just the hole in the,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
it's tile with just about an inch level with the squatter. Yeah, I never.
Hole in the floor. Yeah.
But
And you get a hose usually, right? A
Yeah,
hose.
Yeah.
This is the chair I almost bought. This is one I almost bought when I was looking for this one here. Before I got this one. But
see
everybody was
anything yet.
telling me it wouldn't be good.
Still black. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Wow.
That's one I almost bought there, but everybody was telling me it wouldn't be good. It's a gamer chair. You'll get tired of it. And
Really? Looks comfortable.
A lot of the gamers channel, chairs are pretty good. They're
Yeah.
you know, I mean, they're made for long sitting. That's exactly what they're there for.
yeah. I see this one here is good for 400 pounds. So,
Wow.
you know, I mean, I'm a heavy guy, so I was going to buy that one. But I bought this one here instead, and my back showed right away I was a lot better on it. So,
I think 400 pounds is standard weight for gamers, I think, anyway. So that's probably
Probably,
that's
yeah.
probably the medium. Like, yeah. I the thing was we didn't want anything with a high back because we still do it like for our show. I don't want to look like we're lounging. You know what I mean? I didn't want to look like we're doing it at a desk. That's the whole reason why we're using white chairs. So I wanted something with a low enough back that it wouldn't show above us. Now later on, I might buy something like that to use when we're not on. You know,
yeah,
that's kind of the thought process. So
neat.
Yeah, be nothing left of the box in the next 2 hours, Lynn. Had a feeling you were coming to the sitter today.
I'm pretty easy to find. I'm at the sitter most days. There's, I kind of worry about my. I always start off in the morning like I got a bunch of stuff to do, and well, I listen in for a bit. Maybe I'll go on for a few minutes. I tell Xenia, can I have a cup of coffee? I'm just gonna go on for a few minutes. She's like, The other toy I bought finally came in. I bought the buying canned air.
Okay.
The one with the lithium battery.
Yeah.
And it works pretty good, I gotta say. I wish the spout was a little bit narrower for tighter play, but like I'm blowing out my computer and all that stuff, and you can also use it with this. This is great for my mixing board. This came with it.
Oh yeah.
So it's the same attachment, but it's strong. It's not a vacuum. It's just for exhausting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try a little bit of.
Andrew, I find life is like that.
Yes. It is. It's a
Life
metaphor.
can be very exhausting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I get it sometimes the dollar store, but half the time they don't have the cans. We got a lot of electronics. We're going through it all the time. When you add them up, just what we spent this year on cans of air, it's already paid for. This will already pay for itself if I had bought it. So.
Yeah, Andrew goes on for a couple of minutes. A few hours later.
Yeah. That's about the size of it. Paul's enjoying an ice cream sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Always misses the hat with the propeller around it. I swear to God.
Oh yes, sir.
Well, that's it. That's my fault because I'm the one who brought up the first sandwiches.
you got him on the sauce.
I'm gonna go for my walk and then I'm gonna eat. I'm trying to hold off.
There
It's
you go.
good, Roger. It's good.
I'd end up with the ice cream head.
Yeah.
Do you know my wife's never had an ice cream headache?
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's certain people are wired differently against the head. I don't know why.
Yes, so
Lynn says she's resent the photo, Paul.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'll be closing down pretty soon.
The clouds just rolled in. Looks like a good time for me to walk. Yikes.
The wind's just picked up here.
That's the one thing I hate about putting in this once the air conditioner in, then you don't have the windows available when the nice breezes are coming. I mean, you can do it, but it's a pain to pull it out.
No, not yet, Lynn.
I guess it's all in the sensitivity of the teeth that makes the difference to whether you feel get ice cream head or not.
It's apparently the roof of your mouth. There's something up there that is the root cause of ice cream headache. That's what I heard.
Interesting.
Everybody, don't forget tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You got those guys with Phantom Flight 101 at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then after that, at 8:30 tonight, you got Coast to Coast Drones, and in between that, you got Pusa Studios either at 7 or 8 o'clock tonight.
I'll probably go on and bitch about something tonight. I feel like I can feel it in my bones. It's going towards that level. So, yeah.
Well, Andrew, you always got to don't disappoint. You got to give them what they want.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, I'm good at that when it comes to the complaining part. That's really interesting. Hugh.
Yeah, the scientists are unsure of the exact mechanism. I guess, things like black holes are more interesting to study than ice cream headaches. What do you want to do your thesis on? Oh, ice cream headaches. Let's do a PhD in that.
Some of the things you see them researching, one day it'll be done.
Yep. That is so true. That's what I'm saying that while ago with the chair, Yeah. They claim great victories and then it's a pullback 2 years down the road. Yeah. Oh, we found out it's in the ankle. You get ice cream headache. Porixenia. No, not Porixenia. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I did kind of blow a gasket last night. I forgot about that. See, that's how quickly they pass. Yeah.
Oh, somebody was saying they needed more subs, huh?
Xenia was talking about, we were just mentioned about Father's Day. We were saying about her father, how he was murdered.
Oh my
and
God.
Somebody goes in and says, literally, can I get some subs?
Read the room, please. Like, for God's sake.
Oh, they might have trouble reading it. They didn't have trouble reading it after I was done. I kind of went off for a couple of
shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Dang.
And I have no problem with somebody not caring. It just shows. I mean, it's not even they don't care. They're not even paying attention. They just come in, drop.
They've come in for one thing. Yeah.
Yeah. The volume's not on. It wasn't even about that. It was actually to draw the members of the week on top of it. That was the sad part. But there's people that just jump from channel to channel, whatever is live, just trying it. Oh.
That's the good thing about the time that Roger goes on. The teenagers are all still in bed.
Exactly. It's probably the safest teen zone of the day is now.
It's like somebody looks at a video and then they leave a comment. Hey, that was a great flight, great footage, man. You really did good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, but I was driving an RC car there.
Cooking video.
I'm convinced that people don't watch the videos before they comment sometimes.
That's why I say about sub for sub. Oh, they wouldn't unsub me. They don't even remember your name 3 minutes later. They couldn't care less who you are.
Yeah.
How many people have announced they've had cancer or something like that? Love the video, shared in full, sledgehammer. I mean, it's just, I've seen that time and time again,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pretty much computer chick.
Paul, what are you up to now?
Trying to, some reason. Oh, oop. Anyway, it's just as easy for me to say it. Lynn, no message yet.
I'll tell you a channel I've been watching a lot lately is it's called Great Depression Cooking. And this woman, she's 91 years old, and she teaches all these techniques and recipes that she used to cook during the Great Depression.
Yeah.
Really?
Some really good stuff on there. Really interesting channel.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be closing down the stream now. So we'll see us all tonight on those guys and on Andrews and on Coast to Coast Drones.
And Hugh will be on tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. Is that when you're going
to
Paul.
Everybody take care. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Yes,
I know.
Bye, Dan.
Care,
Take
everyone.
care. Computer chick, you have a good one.
Vinny, I'll call you later.
I know who's gonna watch Andrew. Oh, I don't know. Bye.
Castania is gonna watch Andrew. That's who's gonna
What
watch.
time are you going on, Paul? What time?
Bye, everybody. Bye, Nomad. Computer chick, goodbye.